And fuck social.
You gotta be kidding me! Unbelievable flip!
Hey man, you know what a pig is? That's a hustle. I don't fly straight. Oh no, you know what a hustle is? That's a pig that don't fly straight.
Tony, shut up, Tony. Shut up.
Hey, stay away from her.
Yeah, I haven't watched Scarface in a long time, but yeah, it's
Still
It's
top
funny.
10 movie ever.
Yeah.
You wasn't in the era where the rappers was putting the
The
jackets
interlude.
on.
Oh, I mean, I doing all the interludes of like songs doing because when I listened to which Jay-Z album had a lot of Scarface, was it Reasonable Doubt that had a lot of like Scarface homages or stuff like that?
Yeah, it was a lot of that. It was a lot of the leather jackets. It was a lot of the Scarface posters on the wall. The
No,
Goodfellas knowing down with it.
Carlito's Way is the long leather jacket.
Oh, pardon me, y'all. So the leather jacket with the Scarface printing is what
Oh,
was
like
like
that. You
03.
mean? I
Like
say
the
like this.
NASCAR jackets.
Fucking that was East's whole thing. Remember, is he was going to bring back NASCAR jackets. He was going to bring back NASCAR jackets and motocross long sleeve motocross shirts. I remember him saying that back in like 2018 or 2019. That was going to be his mission.
Yeah, I want to do that. It's just you got to be somewhere cold, cold.
Got to be where I'm at, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing that, everybody hates Chris. Like, why are you wearing that jacket in the summer? Because you spent all the money on it.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Like I'm super heat sensitive. Like if it gets too hot, it's over for me. Like
Oh, really?
I was at work yesterday. Yeah, I can't do the heat. Like I know you was like you contradict yourself about the cold. No, the freezing cold, I can do that. But when it
Well,
start getting to the negatives, I don't know about the negatives. I've never been in a negative, so I don't know.
you know what? That's our bet. You got to fly out here the week before it's going to be -9, and we're going to see how long you can last. You have to last under 10 minutes outside.
With what?
Just regular what you're wearing right now.
Hell no! You want me to die? I
Yeah, well,
think that's
you
unsafe.
you lost the bet, motherfucker. You lost the
Yeah,
bet. You
the
know,
better life.
I'm just
That's
trying to
how.
get away. I'm just trying to get away with legalized murder. You know.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be. I mean, ask the woman that has been in my life. They'll tell you how to do it.
We're not having this woman conversation again. For y'all I don't know, I said Banks scouts women like he's the Sacramento Kings. Like he has no good taste. He's never found a single good prospect. All of them have been
I don't want to talk about
washouts.
this, but I did
What now?
find. I found some. They just talented. It's a difference between finding Kobe.
When was this? I'm saying since I've known you. Okay, I'll go with that. Since I've known you, you've had.
That's when I've been my. That's probably been my wildest. Because 2015, 2016, even before then, but around that time, all the way till now. Well, you got to remember, I was back home, so I was finding good prospects.
But
It was
you
just
are
expensive.
again.
It was just expensive to sign them to the team.
But you're also Mr. I can show up, boom, boom, boom. It happens right away. Doesn't matter where I am, who it's with. I get some, you know, because I give you your credit. It happened in Dallas. We got straight into the building. I see you talking it up with the girl right away. And I'm like, all right.
And you heard the miss, bro, but that's the old Banks. I'm Shibata now. I used to be Shibata, like brain injury Shibata. Now I'm just
Oh,
like
a
the
brain.
me, the brain injury Shibata. That was me a couple years ago. Now I'm just, hey Tony, you need me? Hey Tony, you need me to? I don't know why I got him sounding cute, man. Hey
Oh my
Tony.
god, if he sounded cute, that would be hilarious.
After having a brain injury, he might sound like
Just
he
like
from.
how again the Asians and sinners sounded a country. Just yeah, if we had Cuban sounding Japanese people.
Hey, he got that brain injury. He might sound like that.
What if he was speaking through the phone? Remember, he wasn't cutting promos in English. He was using Siri to cut promos.
Yeah, he was using the Stephen Hawkins. Ha.
Okay.
On the beach.
What's up, King David? We are going to get into some NBA talk like we have been because the playoffs
Go
are
Wolves.
still going.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, man.
that's the thing. The Wolves knocked out Denver, which, again, you were the one who had said keep an eye on Denver because now they're fully healthy. And as we saw, that it just wasn't.
But they can't guard a parked car, though.
Yeah. And what it showed, and this is what I told Kiki, I'm like, what it just shows is that Jokic is just like Steph Curry. He's willing to stay where he's at and not make a big deal about who he's playing with. Like the team is focused around him, but he's also not like, go give me this guy, go give me that guy, get rid of this guy. Like he's not saying that about teammates or the coach. He's just willing to write it out, and whether that's because he doesn't care about the game as much as he cares about his horses. Like Steph Curry doesn't care about anything other than his business ventures these days. But I think it just goes to show, like, one, it's the playoffs, things happen, as we'll get into the other series. But also, like I said last week, Minnesota, when they get into the playoffs, they lock the fuck in, and they won this game without Ant. And going to the next series without DiVincenzo, again, he's not the best player in the world, but that depth is going to help against San Antonio, and they won't really have that. So it's going to be a tougher series than the Denver series, considering everything the Spurs are going to be able to throw at Minnesota compared to what's Minnesota going to have to go. They're going to play Mike Conley more minutes to go up against Stephen Castle and Dylan Harper and De'Aaron Fox. Like, that's not going to help. So I'll give the Wolves credit for getting past Denver, but I think second round is their limit. They can't go past that.
I'm going. If I get my projection right now for how many games, I give them 6. Jaden McDaniels. I mean, nah, because you got to keep rotating on defense. You got to switch. You got to keep switching. You got Castle out there, Vassell, Fox, Harper. Yeah, never mind. I'm going.
Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Spurs and 5, bro. Because the only thing I'm thinking about is Gobert. But look, with Jokic's game, it's old school. Back to the basket. It's old school mixed with it's just European basketball. Let me just say that. Not old school. Even though they are more fundamentally sound, it's just like, okay, I'm a big dude with like a specialty where I could pass, but a lot of European players can pass, but not like him. So he has no offensive paralysis as far as athleticism, where he can kind of get around Gobert. And that's why I was just like, Gobert was just doing this every time. Hand up. That's it.
Yeah.
Hand down, man down. But with Wemby, I mean, he could come off the dribble. He could shoot the 3. He got to still work on his post game. That's the only thing he's missing. And he got to gain a little bit more weight.
The biggest post advantage of all time, which is a foot over every guy you're going to go up against. Like,
yeah. And he got feet work. So he got good feet work as well. I know it's footwork, but it's feet work. I got that from Shaq. He has phenomenal feet work. So when he get in the post, he'll add more years to his career as well. He'll essentially become Tim Duncan on steroids, so to speak. He'll be more patient. I think he needs to work on his patience as well. But with Gobert, it's like, all right, unless you're going to have Wemby go to the free throw line and he can hit free throws, yeah, I don't see them. I don't see this going past 5 games. Hell, I could say a sweep because, again, everybody has to rotate on defense. And it's like, yeah, how many times can you play zone? And the thing is, you don't want to play man. So.
Well, that's what I mean. Like losing DiVincenzo was an extra athletic body that doesn't have as much wear and tear on it for Minnesota. I mean, because they still have Dosunmu. They've been playing, was it Terrence Shannon Jr. a lot. But at the same time, Ant coming off this injury, how healthy is he going to be to go 95%, 90%, 85%? It's just the way that things played out with him getting injured, but still being able for Minnesota to wrap up that series against Denver probably worked out in San Antonio's favor because now they're just going to have almost, a week off? They play last Sunday or they play last Monday?
I think it was
tomorrow. They've had at least
Wednesday or Thursday. So last time they played.
When they wrapped it up?
Yeah.
Real quick. But that's the thing, like, I'll get to the playoff bracket right here because a few series have already ended. Being like we're talking about right now, Denver, Minnesota advances, and then also the Lakers wrap things up against the Rockets, which wasn't too much of a surprise considering how the Houston organization's in disarray following this Kevin Durant thing. The Knicks knocked out the Hawks. They had
Let's
the
talk about
biggest.
that. Hold on, bro. 'Cause we gotta, you gotta have certain like period points of
No,
things we
I'm
gotta
just saying.
talk
And
about.
then last night, the Philadelphia 76ers defeated my Boston Celtics. So which one do you want to start first? Lakers, Knicks, or Sixers?
My Boston Celtics. All right, let's go about the Lakers and the Rockets.
Okay. What do you want to say? I mean, it's the Lakers.
No, give me a
I don't
minute.
want to.
Hold on. Hey,
I don't want to.
I'm about to start sounding like Kanye when it comes to you. Hey, we're not going to Jimmy Kimmel this. You know, when he start having that suburban voice, we're not going to Jimmy Kimmel this. Let me get my thoughts. We could take this down for a second too, so they can
I
see
just
all.
posted up because what it's going to lead to is OKC in Los Angeles and Minnesota, San Antonio.
Yeah.
New
Okay,
York,
but let me talk about the Rockets.
Philadelphia. And it's funny because both game sevens are going to happen today and it's the two series that no one really gives a fuck, and the winners face each other being Detroit, Orlando, and Toronto, Cleveland. Like that is like who cares?
Nobody watching that series. I guarantee you, I'm not watching that series. But let's talk about the Rockets. Then we'll go to what happened on Saturday night with the Celtics and the 76ers. Because I definitely didn't see that happening. Um, I'm a huge Kevin Durant mark as far as his on court presence. Off the court, everybody knows he's a weirdo. And I'm saying an LA style weirdo.
He's that L7 weenie. Like
Dude, it's just
the kid's
I've
a
never.
square. He's a square, Betty.
You know what's crazy? Even Skip Bayless said, I said, Dan, you've been living in LA too long. He was like, he's just weird. And he was like, I'm sorry. People start laughing. The thing about him is he be deadpan. When he say shit, people be thinking he be joking. He be
Well,
dead
I mean,
serious.
because he's also on the brink of death when you see him. So,
Well, nah, he gonna be here another 20 years. Don't put that evil on him. But
you choosing Skip Bayless in the race war is going to be hilarious. Like,
if I gotta choose between him and you, I'm going with you. But then it'll be Skip, John Cena, and Tony Hawk.
wow.
And Fred Durst. Fred Durst is up there too. But
what's Fred Durst done since 2002?
he had an album in 2003 that was great.
Behind these boots. You want to play that shit? You want to play fucking watered down white country?
Yeah. Down another day, yeah. Why not? Anyhow. I don't know really what to say. I'm not going to take too long because I'd rather talk about the Celtics and the 76ers. I don't want to talk about the Rockets organization. Anything to do with Houston, I can shit on any moment, but I'm not going to do that right now because I despise Houston as a city. Minus the food. But with him, it's like, dog, people already talking about. See, my thing is, I don't like when people put themselves, and I got a friend that does this. He's a fucking moron. Good. This is my guy. I ain't gonna say good guy. This is my guy, but he's a fucking moron. I don't like when people put themselves in situations they don't need to be in. Now, I know the organizations make these trades, but you know you want it out of there. And again, what I keep saying is sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side. You just gotta water the grass of which the land you standing on.
Okay, CM Punk. Yeah, because that worked out perfectly for him when he used that analogy.
Well, that's your man. That ain't mine. I'm glad he didn't show up to SmackDown. I'm glad he finally took a break and understand we don't need to talk about.
Because he's got all these assault cases going on. Another guy in Vegas said he got slapped up by CM Punk.
Well, stop doing stupid shit, people. Stop running up on him.
He said CM Punk gave him a chop. I'm like, CM Punk is not using moves in real life, sir. Like, what do you mean he gave you a chop? He said, come here.
He probably did. Slapped him across his fucking face. That's what he meant by chop.
CM Punk would have broken his own hand if that was the case.
I'll do it because it's like, bruh, all seriousness, look, I might not be a huge Punk fan. But dude, is the way he carry himself when people be fucking around, like I'm with that shit. Cause it's like, bro, why is you taking a picture of my wife and my homegirl. That's some weird shit. I'll do the same thing. And then security, that's been said all through that whole entire clusterfuck. They was like, see, I mean, obviously, because if you get paid $12 an hour, you ain't gonna try to do too much. But still, let me take it upon my own hands because security ain't doing shit. Back to Kevin Durant, and I ain't gonna take too long. It's just he put himself in this situation to now you made shit awkward. And then again, what's up, Chloe? And then again, it's like, dude, the Rockets got too antsy. That's my current word right now. They got too, how do I phrase this properly? They got too excited. It's like me seeing my type of woman. You know what I mean? You get too excited. You need to calm down. Just be normal. You could have kept Jalen Green. You could have kept Dylan Brooks, and then eventually moved Dylan Brooks. Y'all was the fourth seed. Y'all was the fifth seed now when you got Kevin Durant. That's a
No,
seed
last year
back.
they were the 2 seed. Remember?
Oh yeah, my fault. There was a two seed, then they
Yeah,
went down to five. That ain't
exactly.
good.
That's that K
And
disease I was telling you about because it's that like what the team gives up to get him affects the rest of the team, which is why those Phoenix teams were so top heavy with him and CP3. And then when they got Bradley Beal, but they had to give up. Look at what they gave up to get Bradley Beal, and then the team falls apart because Devin Booker is like, who am I passing to besides Kevin Durant, who
he
wants the
not
ball just
supposed to
as
be passing.
yeah, and exactly. And then because like look at who Phoenix was trying out as their point guards then, and who they were trying as their point guards now still because they're still trying to recover from the mess that he made. And there's the same thing in Brooklyn where he's like, just give me guys and put them on the floor and we can run. Like it's like I was saying, it's not the fucking big three. Go to the big three if you just want to put some guys out on the floor and run. Like go do that. But this is the NBA. You got to play both ways. It's not just about you getting your buckets and playing how you want to play with the guys that you specifically think should play with you. You fucked up the future of this organization by getting rid of two pieces that they probably would have moved eventually. But look at going from the 2 seed, losing in the game 7 last year to an experienced team, to being the 5 seed this year and losing to the Lakers that lost 2 of their top 3 players. That's the most
Yeah,
embarrassing part is Luka and Austin Reeves missed almost 85% of this series.
right. And they still advance. I mean, obviously, people wanted it to be 5 games or a sweep, but it's like, dog, y'all gotta remember, the leader is a 41-year-old man, and the last game the last 2 games he was tired, especially after that OT. Uh,
That and I'll also say like you can't say Fred Van Fleet is that much of a difference maker
no, he's not,
because he would be the MVP of the fucking league if that was the case. Like Fred Van
because
Fleet
he's not a
can
pass first point guard anyway.
well that's the point of like they were and everyone's like oh Reed Shepard's a bust. We're like Reed Shepard, this isn't the role he's supposed to be playing. It's like I
Right.
said last week he's supposed to be Peyton Pritchard. Like get him on the floor as the
Give him
bench
at the
player
two. Yeah, he
to
could be a
get his
spot up shooter.
offense. Well, not just the typical white guy in the corner, but like he should run the second unit, not the first unit. Like that's where you're fucking things up. But I mean, I give Ime Udoka credit for being able to bring teams to the point. Like look at what he brought the Celtics to the finals in his first year. Look at what he did with Houston in 2 years. He took them almost to the playoffs in the first year, and then the second seed the next year. And this year when they got Kevin Durant, you see it's like, oh, now I gotta placate my system to the biggest star I've coached ever because Durant's obviously bigger than Tatum was and anyone that he was on Houston prior, but it's like and all the fucking burner account shit. It was a mess,
That's when
and
they start going left. Obviously, because if you talking about my teammates and you supposed to be the OG. These are young dudes.
exactly.
And then he denied it, but he didn't really deny it. That's you just got caught. It's like, damn, I was stealing candy. I got caught, but damn, y'all caught me, unfortunately.
But
But I ain't gonna apologize for getting caught.
especially for a guy who whined and cried about how Chuck and Kenny and Shaq were talking about him leaving OKC for Golden State and that ring doesn't matter and look what you just joined the top team. And he's like, see how our vets treat us. You know, we don't get no respect. You know, they always try to downplay how we play today and don't give us the proper credit. It's like, look what you're doing the same shit with the guys that you're actually playing with. These guys have been done playing and they're saying how you did it was the wrong way to do it, which was
Yeah.
true. But what you're doing now, which is talking shit about the guys that you're on the court with, as you're trying to chase the title, because that's all you care about apparently is chasing titles on teams that are 3 or 4 seeds, just to not make it past the second round. Like, you're the one fucking the situations up, and he refuses to see that.
And I don't even think he's chasing rings. I don't think he care at this point. I think
Well,
he
if he
started caring in 2021. I think he just wanted to play on teams where he want to go to and just
yeah,
live, probably.
no, you're right about that. Or I had this theory. I think Quentin Phoenix, I think he wants to just go to a team where he can wear the team's baseball hat. Like, he wanted to wear a Diamondbacks hat in Arizona. He wanted to wear an Astros hat in Houston because he's got to cover up that mess he's got on top. But like, that's all he's doing. He's just doing fucking patch shit, like, trophy PSN trophies. That's all he's doing.
And it's like, dude, so now if they probably gonna have to blow up this team again for him because it's like it ain't work out. Then you're gonna go somewhere else. And if it's the same thing at this point, if I'm the owners, it's like, all right, bro,
Well,
I'm
that's why
not.
he can't go anywhere. Because look, if you everyone's saying like Detroit would need to like look. If you're Detroit, why are you going to sign up? You don't think Ahmed Thompson is telling us like, look what this asshole is doing to our team. Don't try to tell your team to go for this guy, and then vice versa for any team before. Like, you think the Houston guys, I mean, the Phoenix guys are like, yeah, it was fun playing with him until this happened, or the Brooklyn guys are like, yeah, it was fun playing with him until that. Like, Steve Nash is an analyst now because he can't get a coaching job because it went so bad in Brooklyn.
Right. So I don't want to keep, especially on young teams. I don't want to bring this dude onto my team. And then people got to remember too, Kevin Durant is a 19-year vet. Him and Mike Conley are 19-year
Multiple
vets.
leg injuries. He's
Yeah.
had foot injuries, Achilles injuries, knee injuries now. Like,
But it's crazy too that, I mean, it can happen now all of a sudden the ankle hurt, the knee hurt. Huh. During the playoffs. It's ironic. You didn't
yeah.
miss too many games.
I mean, that I don't want to say he phoned it in on that aspect just to get out, but it was very, because especially the games, he didn't show up to the games, and then all of a sudden was on the bench to watch.
Yeah, after the
So it's like,
scrutiny came from the media.
yeah. So that's the point. Like, what do you want? Do you want to be like the Real Housewives? What do you want to be? Like, you are always just like, oh, I'm above the drama. I don't need the drama. I'm just trying to hoop. But you fucking create the drama. Like, that's all you are.
Yeah. I mean,
At least
and we can
LeBron is
move.
still going out there to play with the drama he creates. I'll give him credit for that. Fuck.
It just, look, I'll say this before we move on to the 76ers and the Celtics. I'll say that, look, man, and I'll keep saying this again, one of my favorite players ever. But if I'm worth $500 million and I ain't got no females, I might have to get up out of here permanently. I'm
Look at
sorry.
Klay Thompson. He's getting more females than you, Kevin Durant, and you're fucking Kevin Durant. Like, what do you mean?
That's what I'm saying, dog. Once you got, and I ain't pocket count, but once you got half a Billy, if not more, and you can't get no females, come on, I ain't never seen him with no groupies. I ain't never seen no Ruby Rose. He ain't had no other pass along females. Do something, bruh. Look, something. A dude, something. I don't know, bro. But look, I gotta take him. I might
Even
have to
Torrey
take.
Craig was with Meg Thee Stallion. This is fucking Torrey Craig.
You keep talking about everybody had a run with her. God
No, I'm
damn.
just saying, like, look at like you're Kevin Durant. You can look at your stature compared to the fucking 6-man. Like, what do you mean?
Exactly. Torrey Craig wasn't even the 6 man. Even on my team, he was
True.
about 7th, 8th. Even
Royce
on the
O'Neal.
Bulls.
He's with Royce O'Neal's with Paige Hurd. Like, this is Royce O'Neal. Like,
Wait, she was with Royce O'Neal as well?
I think they're married. No, I'm saying Paige Hurd
Oh, okay. Sure.
from barbershop. No, not barbershop. Beauty shop. Girl who's all grown up now.
Oh, the one. Wait,
Yeah,
wasn't
on
she
Power.
on My Wife
Yeah,
and
the Power.
Kids?
I've never seen too many wife.
No, my fault. Paige Hurd. Oh yeah, the little cutie pie from Everybody Hates Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think she's married to Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's just he's a weird dude. Like, bro, again, like
And
I
then
don't care about your personal life, but again, I'm so used to players having multiple women or just one. Like, bro, if you can't get one, we ain't seen you
Even
out.
Popeye Jones had a bitch, and he is ugly as fuck. Like, I mean, god damn, like.
I think he's actually married, sir.
No, he is. Oh yeah, because I mean, well, he married a white woman because his son's a hockey player.
But look, it don't matter. He won. He got something.
That's the best my point. Like even Sam Cassell probably got some. Like this is Sam.
Yeah, no, Sam I am been married for years.
Oh,
He been married for
yeah.
years. So
But
we
no,
can't
like
again, but this is what we saying. It's
yeah.
top 75 player. I think he's married. And he got the Bobby Lashley syndrome. I
Even
think
fucking Richard Jefferson, who looks like the thumb talking hand come to life, looks like he got some. Like it's just like
he's married with 2
yeah, just
kids.
you either got to look in the mirror, take a long look in the mirror, kid,
The
and
man
like
in the mirror.
ask yourself like what's going on. Because I mean, if you're just gonna be a mama's boy your whole life,
I'm out of here.
then it is what it is on that aspect. But like, come on now. But
Hey, bro. I was gonna go that route, but let's move on. 76ers into something.
Oh wait, I was gonna say I'm gonna get you always crying for your mama. Like I had to come save that's coming to rant.
I was gonna say it, but I want to leave it alone, bro.
Okay. But yeah, the 76ers. So here's what I said last episode. Remember I said Joel Embiid will not play in this series because he never plays in any series. I was wrong.
He never plays.
But I'm just saying, particularly in playoff series, he's never there.
Yeah.
I was wrong. He came back, kicked ass, and showed why he's Joel Embiid.
But look, see, it took this how of a like human being he is. This motherfucker laid on the ground, looks like a fucking walking statue, and he had 2 people stretch him out. This motherfucker limb is longer than people's like entire body.
You're gonna stretch me out. I need 2 people. I need 2 people to stretch me.
You sound like Andre the Giant.
Yeah. He's like,
Balls.
Paul George, get the rebound.
A peanut.
Anybody want a peanut?
What?
That's that. He does legit sound like Andre the Giant.
Hey man, that's that Nephilim shit.
But he came back, kicked ass. But at the same time, he kicked ass against the weakest center lineup probably in the East with Nimisketa, who fouls every 3 minutes. Nikola Vucevic, who has never played defense in his entire life.
No, he don't even like getting in the paint. All he like doing is shooting.
And then Luka Garza, who's just a decent bench player. That's it. Like that's who. Again, Joel Embiid came back and was like, "This is a cakewalk, literally and figuratively." Because
despite him not having a liver or what he got taking us gallbladder.
Him and I were twins. We're appendix twins. Like he was. Yeah, he got his appendix removed.
He got his appendix removed. He ain't had no knees in 12 years since he got drafted. The leg fucked up. And he still, dude, I think I've said this before numerous times to Amp. Right? Not think, I know I've said it.
Oh, fuck Amp. Fuck that piece of shit.
Damn.
I don't care if it's his birthday or not. Fuck him. And fuck
Amp the birthday today?
And fuck the D.
All right, well, you said I'm gonna pistol whip that cracker. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, call me Huckleberry Finn. Fuck him.
It's funny because Zill actually said I look like an ECW tag team. That shit.
Who is it? Roadkill?
Yeah, Roadkill and
But I was wrong about Joel Embiid playing, but I was right because as good as Maxey and Edgecombe were in that series, I mean VJ Edgecombe, like he's probably the fastest guy going on the hoop these days. Just purely unstoppable when he drives.
Hey, that's my rookie of the year. Can't go back all-star.
And Tyrese Maxey showed like thinking he was the right guy to choose over James Harden when that whole James Harden Doc Rivers thing was going on about which guy should be the ball handler, James Harden or Tyrese Maxey. But it proved that I was right saying that those 2 guys on their own can't lead this team that far because Joel Embiid was the difference maker in this series with Boston having no bigs to go up against Embiid. That's why he came back to win it. Because Paul George, he showed up for the first half of games, and the second half he did the we just out here to have a good time, right? I mean, the game's going on.
But you can do it. I think Nick Nurse. He was ski masking. But I think Nick Nurse is the perfect coach for this. That's why I never bashed him because he got a hell of a rotation he could do. You got VJ, you got Tyrese, you got Paul, Quentin Grimes. It's like, God damn, bro. All the guards. So with them,
just of course they had Jared McCain.
Yeah, but it's only one basketball. and it's only a 2 hour game, and I think in real time, I think 2.5 hours. It's like, bro, that's too many guards. And then everybody can't get 18 to 20 because it's got to be like Tyrese got to
I mean,
get
they could if
his.
they played Tibbs' style, which is you only play 6 guys. So, which is what they're basically going to do for the rest of the playoffs if they try to continue to advance.
Well, if they have Mike D'Antoni, imagine this team with Mike D'Antoni.
Because they trot out Andre Drummond when Embiid's not on the floor. It's like Andre Drummond in 2026. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are we
Yeah,
doing
he's
here?
shooting threes now, but he still get on the boards. But
But
like I
okay,
said before, real quick, it's just with Joe Embiid, dude. In the alternate universe, if he's healthy, he's the best center in the league. He's one of the greatest players of all time. Like I said, he is by far the most talented center I've ever seen. And this is a guy that's I've seen Shaq. We see Jokic right now. I've seen Kareem play. As far as footages, I mean, but this dude Joe Embiid, he do everything damn near Jokic do. He taller than him, probably taller than him. Yeah, he about 7'1". They got him listed as like 7 foot. I'm like, no, this motherfucker like 7'1", 7'2". He's like 300 pounds. Ain't no fucking 260. Them motherfuckers 300 pounds. I seen two grown men try to pick up his leg during the game. But if this guy was healthy, he could pass as well. If this guy was healthy, he's the best center in the league. He's probably top 10 center all time. Shit, he might be top 6, top 7.
all right, let's not take it that far.
No, this dude, come on, man. Like, this dude is insanely
But he's
talented.
missed more games than he's played.
But that's what I'm saying. In an alternate universe, listen to me. In an alternate
In an
universe, if
alternate
he was
universe,
healthy,
what? In an alternate universe, what? Shaq is 220 instead of 300. In an alternate, again,
that'd be
it's
scary
just,
too.
but no, it's I think it's what I always say. Would that make him Shaq? Because the whole point of Shaq was look at how big this guy is and how dominant he is. That's my point of like if Zion was 6'7", but only 185 instead of 285,
He
that
still be
doesn't.
lazy.
No, I'm saying that wouldn't make him special. The idea of Joel Embiid is look at how big this guy is, height and
Yeah,
weight wise, doing what he's doing. But for him, like to slim down, it's the same thing. Like if Wemby all of a sudden was heavier, it's like why are you doing that when you already have the biggest asset, which is you're so tall you don't need to put on muscle to pound guys below in the post, like what you're saying. But the
right.
Embiid thing, yeah, it's just he's always missed more than he's played. But yeah, when he's out there, he still has the stupidest game for a guy his size, which is let me hang out at the 3-point line or try to drive to the hoop and get some fouls. Like you want to get
The pump fake, the
fouls,
off the dribble. He gets to
yeah.
the
Like,
hoop. He got an inside turnaround jumper. Like, bro, that's insane. And he
but he
played
wants to
defense.
try to do guard shit. It's like, look at you. Like, don't do
But
that.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. He can do it. That's what's
no, he
scary
can't do
about
it
it.
because that's why his body's broken down. Like,
No, it's not that. It's because he's 40 years old.
you want if you want to take it to that route. I mean,
Yeah, they lie about their age all the time. Who is
what do you mean
they?
by they, sir? We've been getting a lot of racism accusations on this show. What do you mean by they?
Hey, if anybody, Davion, I'm
I'm
sorry.
joking. I'm joking. Because
Davion,
even
if you're
I,
African, I'm sorry. Anybody's listening, I'm African. If y'all African, I'm sorry, but y'all be lying about y'all age.
no, I'm joking. Because again, when you point out how I say they, meaning the Samoans, can't play quarterback, you're like, what do you mean they can't play? I'm like, they can't play quarterback. Stanford just signed a Samoan quarterback, and I'm like, or a Hawaiian quarterback. I'm like, here we go again. Like, ah, shit, same fucking. That's a bigger scam than anything these days. But
What if he the one though for Stanford?
oh my, that's what they said about Tua, and look at him. That's
Exactly.
what they said about the guy at Tennessee, and look at him. That's what they said about everyone's the one.
George.
But the Celtics, yeah, they and what I heard was Jason Tatum. He didn't play last night, and it's like, did they bring him back for no reason when they should have tanked the season like Philadelphia did
Yeah.
last year to get Edgecombe? Should have Boston not taken the same approach with this year's draft, not tried so hard, get a top 4 pick, so they could have gotten Devonsa, Boozer, Peterson, Caleb Wilson. I mean, really, they probably need Darius Acuff, considering their guard play isn't as strong. When you have
No, they
Derek
need a
White,
big man.
well, I mean, but realistically, once they move Jaylen Brown, they're going to need another guard because you can't take Pritchard off the bench and make him a starter. Because like I'm saying with the Reed Shepard thing, like Pritchard, his best asset is him being the firecracker off the bench. So my thing is, I think they just need to move Derek White instead of Jaylen Brown unless Jaylen Brown,
They got to
is
come
dead.
off that contract though.
But no, but no, you can afford Tatum and Brown. You can't afford Tatum, Brown, and Derek White, which is why they want to move Jaylen Brown instead. I'm like, you're trying to think like Derek White's the key guy instead of Jaylen Brown is going to be a big mistake if you can't try to move him.
Yeah, but the new owners of that team, as of I think December of last year, they got to get out that contract because they way over the luxury tax. Especially if they pay how much? Chet. How much did the new owners? First of all, they came out of nowhere. Pause. These motherfuckers, they said they in tech, and they was like, yeah, we got. I think the Celtics organization costs like I want to say $7 billion, maybe more than that.
See, here's my point. Derek White he made 28 this year. He'll make 30 million next year, 32 the year after that, and 34. Yeah, sure, Jaylen Brown's going to make on average more than him, but you can still afford because they're not going to re-sign Vucevic. I mean, and here's what's the other part. They're also paying Sam Hauser $10 million, which is like, excuse me? Like, so what you would need to do realistically is move Derek White and Sam Hauser together and free up that $30 million to get better replacement players because
ain't nobody trying to take that contract though. The Derek White contract, somebody will take it.
Because with Shireman, he can replace what Sam Hauser does as a white guy who shoots threes and plays some defense, but yeah.
But they're not missing that really. They're not missing anything off the bench. They got a good bench, especially if they would have kept Simons. If they could have kept Simons, had him come off the bench.
No, because his contract was the same thing. His contract.
I know when he got from the Trailblazers. I forgot where he even went.
And that's my other point is like when you look at Jaylen.
Hey, that's actually something I was thinking of. My fault to cut you off, Davis.
No, go ahead.
If you can you pull up the trade ESPN thing, that site that they have?
Machine?
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I got motion.
But that's ridiculous to be like, let's just swap Jaylen Brown for Giannis. Like that's again, if you're like the luxury tax is too much, Giannis is gonna make. The whole point of Giannis is he wants a new contract, so you're gonna have to pay Giannis unless you're coming here for 1 year and then dipping. That's gonna piss people off more, considering Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have played their entire careers together.
Well, you could restructure it and the next season, but more than I don't know. Again, these owners aren't basketball owners; they are tech owners, and they're using this for asset as you should. When you I hate that I'm using LLC talk. I hate them fucking podcasts, but when you're using it just as an asset. So if you do get Giannis, I don't think so. He only 31, 32 years old, and then it's floor spacing enough.
Yeah, see, Giannis makes 58 next year and then 62 the year after that. But that's
Jaylen making what, 70?
No, he'll be making as much as Giannis. So yeah, the contracts would match the next year. But Giannis's whole point is he either wants to stay in Milwaukee with a better team or go to a team that's going to give him an extension right away.
If I'm the owners of the Celtics, you get under the luxury tax and then you restructure his contract. Look, we're going to do 1 year, or you're going to go on this deal. And then when we get to that second year, I got you. Because by then the revenue will be up enough and you get from under that luxury tax in order to pay him. This is a top 75 player. This is Giannis. That system works with him in there because it doesn't clog up the lane for Jason Tatum. And then Giannis is right there. He can easily get back to 27 to 31. I'll say 27, 12. He can average there. Their defense is still good. The Derek White situation, I would try to see if I could restructure his deal if I could. Because with him, hey, man, I don't need you to go out and try to get 20, but can you play defense? And then you got Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench. Or you could start him because he's a good one-on-one player and he know how to get his own shot. But then you got to restructure the bench.
Oh, what the hell? I'm trying to share the screen, but right now I don't think it's going to allow me. But if you go to the ESPN trade machine, Jaylen Brown for Giannis works straight up.
That's crazy. I was thinking about that last night. God, honest truth.
It takes the Celtics. It says the Celtics lose 9 wins, while the Bucks gain 11 wins, which, huh?
Well, ESPN don't know shit about sports anyway. That who's their coach? Doc Rivers gone now, so now they gotta look for a new coach,
It's
right?
Taylor Jenkins. They just announced that Taylor Jenkins is their coach. The guy who
Who the
used to coach
fuck
the
is Taylor
Grizzlies.
Jenkins?
The guy who was coaching the Jog Grizzlies until the last 2 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know his name. I just know how he looked. He looked like you talking about the dude that looked like motherfucking Grizzly Smith? Jake Roberts dad?
I was trying to come up with a trade because here's the thing too. Let me see if I can find that graphic. Not just to upload it because again, if Jaylen Brown's dead set on like I need to be the one, Jason Tatum needs to be the two, and Jason Tatum's like that's not going to happen. Then Jaylen Brown's like then get me out of here so I can lead my own team. What team is he going to lead? Because I was like he can't. You were saying he's a Piston. Like Cade Cunningham is not going to give up that team to Jaylen Brown. No fucking way. So that's not going to happen.
He might need to. You see how hard he got to like do for him to score, and I've noticed that for years. He got to do some trickery just to score. Like he did a turnaround jumper 17 foot out. Like, bro, that
Jaylen
doesn't
Brown had
work.
to do the same thing until this past year. Like again, his offensive game was what drive like weird
Drive to
moves
the lane, shoot a three when you get a chance.
Besides driving to the lane, because his jumper wasn't all the way there until it started getting there. But still, at the same time, he can't go to Detroit because Detroit's not going to help Boston and vice versa. Like you can't trade within the East, so you have to trade him to the West, or you trade him to the bottom of the East.
And then they got money problems too in Detroit. Because then they got to restructure Jaylen contract.
All these teams have money problems because of the second apron, as everyone's been saying. Like every team's in a position to where they, which was the people who were in charge of the players union fucked this up because they got greedy of like let's give guys 50, 60 million. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard, which is giving a player 50 million a year to fuck up the entire cap space. So all the players are going to do is bitch about how his team sucks because he's making 55% of the money. Like it's a 12-guy roster.
But it's also based on the TV revenue too. With the deals that they got from Amazon this past year, Peacock. So that's why the players union was in favor of players getting more money, but you're right as well. It's a catch-22.
But I'm trying to think, like, do you send them to a team that's in the lottery so you can get their pick? But then that means you have to see how the lottery plays out first. Because no team is going to just give up a lottery pick right away for Jaylen Brown if it ends up in the top three. Because at least guys like DeBonsa and Peterson and Boozer are going to get, what, 5-6 million per year for the next 3 years until they have to re-up? What's the top three picks get this year? Let me look up Cooper Flagg's contract real quick to make sure. Because that's why the Sixers are going to work out because they're paying Edgecombe. Let me pull that up real quick first.
Thank you, Jill. Appreciate that. Yeah, y'all hit that like button and subscribe.
Edgecombe is making $11 million this year and then next year, and then the team options are 12 and 15. So that's I mean, like if Boston were to get rid of Jaylen Brown for a lottery pick this year, they'd save $20 million, ideally. So that means you got to trade him to Memphis, which they're not going to give up their pick. You got to trade him to Sacramento, which they're not going to get rid of that pick. You got to trade him to Chicago. They're not going to get rid of that pick, even though he would be a perfect guy in Chicago because he could lead that team by himself if that's his goal.
You're going to lead us to 5 more wins. Give me a second. I got 2 names, but I'm trying to make it make sense.
Indiana, they're not going to trade for him because they're going to do what Philly did this year. They're going to add a lottery pick to their roster to boost it. The Wizards, I mean, they're going to lose.
The Wizards? Why are you even talking about them?
Well, I'm saying the Wizards are going to lose either Trey, AD, or both of them.
They about to lose them today.
Maybe it's the Nets. He can go to Brooklyn, be the savior over there.
And for who? Michael Porter?
No, the whole point would be the Celtics just get Brooklyn's pick and
Nah, you can't. No, I gotta sound like finesse. No, you can't just give up a lottery pick
No,
for
because
that.
Michael
Hell
Porter's
no.
making the same as fucking as yeah,
All
Michael
right, I got
Porter's
two
making.
names. The second one, I highly doubt it makes sense, but hey, it's worth a shot if you're trying to get off the contract. Because again, I think people have to realize, just like with TKO and
Yeah, Michael Porter's
WWE,
making 38 million this year and 40 million next year. Boston's not going to agree to that.
yeah, Ron, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, what's Devin Booker contract looking like?
Okay.
Because I think he just signed a new deal last year. I want to say.
But he wants to be the guy. I think he doesn't want to leave Phoenix.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. So you can't trade for Devin Booker. He's getting 57 million next year, and then 61 million, and then 64. Yeah, they're paying Devin Booker
Yeah.
more than they'll be paying. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like that's why
All
these
right,
contracts
hypothetically.
they fucked up the system with these contracts because you can't. That's what I'm saying. You have to trade Jaylen Brown for nothing, basically.
Okay, hypothetically, um, it wouldn't make sense because, well, shit, he had a hell of a year this year. He stayed healthy. What's Kawhi contract?
Celtics aren't doing that. No, you can't
Yeah,
trade for a
no.
guy who can't play every game like Jaylen. At least Jaylen Brown plays every game.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying because this past year he showed up. He played
I'm
like
telling you,
old Kawhi.
it has to be one of these teams like Chicago, Brooklyn, Memphis, Sacramento. I mean, unless Utah is gonna give
Ace
them
Bailey,
Jared.
they ain't got no
Well,
assets.
well, I'm saying like the guys that Utah is paying the most
Laurie Marketing.
are Laurie Markkinen and Jaren Jackson Jr. Other than that, like they're not. Other than those two, no guys averaging over double-digit millions. Ace Bailey's under 10 million, and a bunch of other guys are under 10 million. Like that's their whole roster. Like so they can afford to pay. But they're not going to give up that pick unless they know for sure it's not a top 5 guy in this year's lottery. That's something like the lottery playing out is going to affect what Boston gets for Jaylen Brown, because you can't say Dallas is going to trade for. Because the only thing that Dallas could give Boston would be like Gafford and PJ Washington for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Also, too, we got to see how the Kyrie situation plays out because I think he's about to leave.
you wanna see Kyrie Irving is not going to be injured? If you want to talk about Joel Embiid as a guard, let's talk about Kyrie Irving.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's probably about to leave there anyway because now they just in the
He's
whole.
about to leave the league, is what he's about to do.
I can see that because they barely been talking about him this year. I'm like, dude, that ACL tear was like last year around this time.
It's
It
because
don't take that
he
long.
never wants to play. That's why he just wants to sit and be peace and love, and all that. Oh man, thank you.
I mean, if that's what he want to do, he want to do. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer in your opinion?
Yeah, if they
Okay,
let Amari
I just want to make
Stoudemire, and
sure.
of course Kyrie Irving has to be.
Here we go. Here we go. You keep on trying to slander stat. Yeah, Reggie Miller punk ass is in the Hall of Fame.
He was the all-time leader in three-pointers
But
until
you
Steph
keep
Curry
see that's what
ran.
everybody say. Listen, Clay did it.
That's
Clay
your
by
bias. No, that's your hatred towards Reggie Miller talking.
but so let me ask you this. Do you listen to him when he commentating?
Hell no, you out of your
Exactly.
mind.
He the worst play-by-play commentator ever.
Is
He
he going
worse
to do
than
the commentary for the Knicks Sixers series?
I don't know. I'll be having it on mute anyway.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a crazy shot. Like fucking sound like dude.
First of all,
one of
he's
them-
from your area, so I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
the fuck he ain't. He's from Riverside.
That's your area.
No, the fuck it ain't, sir. I wish I would have grew up in Riverside. They got farmland out there. They got trees and shit. We got trees, but there's homeless people that shit on them trees.
But
I would have been in the baseball program that Barry Bonds got out there, where he be. All right, never mind. I'm about to snitch on the goals, but yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, he'd be big time to people that signed up for his camp. He'd be hitting them with the fake. Hey, I don't know if he still got it, but back in the day, he had. Don't touch me. He got that God complex.
Bonds.
Yeah, but don't God complex out here, bro. You already know how we get down.
I mean, again, he was the most hated guy in the baseball media.
I know. Why
For
you
a
think he ain't
reason.
in the Hall of Fame?
Of course, he's going to do that to regular folk, but
Why you think he still ain't in the Hall of Fame?
well, that's all a different reason too. But aside from the Celtics having their future in question, I mean, they also need to figure out a strategy besides shoot the three, shoot it, shoot the three.
But that's why I hate their style of play. It's always been like that. Not always, but the past 5 years, it's like, really? This shit boring.
Well, not just boring, but like the more you take, the more you miss. Like,
yeah. What Kenny Smith said about threes, they look good when they go in, but they ugly when you miss
I don't want to hear anything Kenny Smith has to say, too. All right? Because he's been lying to himself.
About what?
His life with them knees pointing towards each other and his fucking just for men beard. Come on, Kenny Smith.
That's real, bro. And then he got a young girl, so the knees real.
Yeah, that's what he's been lying to himself. Didn't he have a good woman and a good family at home, and he gave that up for what?
A young girl.
Again, don't lie
of
to me,
age, people.
Don't be lying to me, Kenny Smith. You be lying to yourself. But the Knicks in the Sixers, that's a series I will not be watching. Knicks Sixers put a bullet in my head at that point. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching any of these second round series, to be honest, because if it's
I don't like the Knicks style of play. Like
you don't want to see Jaylen Brown do watch me, Dad.
That's why I don't. His little fat ass just be doing. I'm like, bro, this shit ain't entertaining to me.
Jalen Brunson looks like
him and Cat play the fat man style of play.
Jalen Brunson looks like the pink jellyfish from Finding Nemo, the one that goes, I inked. That's what he looks like.
It's been a couple years, bro. I don't remember. He looked like a Peanuts character, like Charlie Brown.
No, that's no, because Peanut characters at least are likable.
Like, good grief, like. I don't like that style of play, that and one shit. I don't care about none of that, man. When the run come out, I'll probably play as the Knicks because that's their style of play. That shit ain't entertaining to me.
You want to play the run? Are you serious?
Yeah, I want to sign up for the beta.
That did not look good to me.
Yeah, because it's a smaller developer. That's what I don't think people realize. Like, I'm surprised they got the NBA license. It's a smaller developer. What people want.
Surprised. What do you mean? Adam Silver, much like TK, was like, "Give us the money. Give us the money. We'll sign anywhere. Just give us the money."
You want to say why?
You say it.
I want to, but I don't.
What do you want to say, huh?
Is him and Ari Emanuel, like, you know what I mean? They believe in the same game.
I would assume so.
On Moses.
On Moses.
Yeah. Are they in the same game?
I would imagine so.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know Adam Silver's history, but I mean,
different folks. They got the same symbol.
But yeah, that's a series I don't want to watch. The Lakers and Thunder, for sure, that's a series I don't want to watch.
Hey, LeBron don't want to watch that. He said, "Hey, they giving me till Tuesday." Thank you. Just like he getting ready to pack up, bro. If I'm Bron, as soon as I walk into Staples, yep. I still call it Staples. Fuck all that cryptocurrency shit. I remember it was Staples Center. I know he about to walk in there.
Well, how many people bought live is that compared to buying 2K? So that's the thing where like I think it defeats the purpose of like.
Yeah, live is on Game Pass right now.
Yeah, so I think that's to answer your question, Ron. I think that's why it's because the run is gonna do all that fucking here damn about NBA Street when we're gonna get a new NBA Street. Like that's what the run's trying to do. So maybe that's why they agreed to it. Of like here damn, here's your.
That's what it is. Street. But it's fine. It's just.
But compared to having like the exact same game, just with different controls being live versus 2K, Adam Silver's like, no, that's ridiculous because all it's going to do is siphon money from one and go to the other.
Right, because I think people would definitely pay more for the run.
It's why 2K. They squashed, when they announced college basketball, why they squashed the EA version because they were going to focus on the 2K version. Even though EA is doing the NFL, it's like 2K took control of the basketball.
I keep looking at one comment. I'm like, boy, ironically, I seen the video earlier, but let's move on.
Which one? This one?
No. Don't highlight it. Please don't. Don't set it off. Don't set it off. Woo! Don't set it off. It works.
Minnesota, San Antonio, I might watch. Because, again, as I just said 20 minutes ago, I'm not watching whoever wins out of these two games today. Those two teams can do whatever they want to each other today.
Oh, no. Ain't no fucking way I'm watching. The Cavs and James Harden, one of my favorite players ever. Lazy. Donovan Mitchell, never been a fan.
I thought you were going to say something else. I just like Donovan Mitchell. Fuck him. I spit on him.
No, I just never been a fan. You play for the Jazz, so you got that stank on you. I'm cool, bro.
It's not Coco Jones related. You're going to be for real.
No, I forgot he was even with her. Dead serious.
Oh, okay. All right, sure.
I don't be on fucking shade room. I forgot about that. I don't care about people's relationships.
But yeah, I mean, I had the Magic Pistons game on, and yeah, seeing the Magic just missed shot after shot for what they said was 20 real time
You
minutes,
don't say.
or 30 real time minutes. It was something like that.
Paolo
Yeah,
plays like the kid that was like, hey, let me get a shot real quick. That's exactly how he played.
you got to think about it like, because that's what I thought when they showed Cade Cunningham's stats that game versus his, where Paolo was like 3 for 15 or something like that, and I'm like, Sam Presti is so fucking lucky that the Magic picked Paolo over Chet. Like Sam Presti's at times, again, he deserves credit for being a smart motherfucker, because he would have had to take Paolo, or he maybe probably would have taken Jabari Smith if their goal was to pair a tall guy with Shea and Josh Giddey at that point still. But the Magic being like, Paolo Banchero, he's our guy, instead of fucking Chet Holmgren, who I still would have taken, despite like all the red flags of he's too tall, he's too skinny. That's always a bad case, as we're seeing with him and Wemby. But when they play, it's like unstoppable.
Because Wemby hates him. I don't know why, but
well, because he's the white version of him. That's why.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Yeah, tall, skinny guy. Like that plays.
Oh, I think he's talking about play style. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking.
Hold on, real quick. Davion said, why aren't you a fan of Donovan Mitchell? Hey, bro, I saw Tim Hardaway play in his prime.
Are you trying to say he's not as good as Tim Hardaway?
Yeah, it's the same thing, essentially. Tim Hardaway just better, bro. I've seen guards play that same style of ball, bro. Yeah, you can give me 40, 50, sometimes. He ain't did it in a minute, but sometimes it's like, all right, cool. And I don't like watching the Cavs play. LeBron ain't there. I'm cool, bro. You think I want to see Jared Allen, even though he played like the essential defense for a big man? No, he ain't showed up. Evan Mobley, last year, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm cool. I didn't like when Darius Garland was there.
You don't want to see Brandon Ingram. You don't want to see. You don't want to see Scotty Barnes. You don't want to see.
I like Scotty. I like. See, the thing is, hey, Brandon was cool. I think he just. I don't want to say he got lazy, but since he left the Pelicans,
we literally had this conversation. He's high. That's all it is. He's.
I don't think he'd be high all the time.
Look at him. He is never not looked. He has never not looked like that his entire career.
Dude, when he was in college, he looked like that.
That's my point. I said his career, his basketball career, not his NBA career.
But look, when you see pictures of him when he was younger, he wasn't getting high when he was a kid. And, hey,
of course, how can you get high when you're a kid? This isn't fucking half-baked.
Yeah, but you saying like he be high all day, every day.
He does.
Some people just got eye problems. Tracy McGrady got the same thing.
No, Tracy McGrady, no. Unless the glasses are fixing that, but I don't get that vibe from Tracy McGrady now.
Bro, he was called Sleepy Eyes. Again, I was watching these games. I've been watching basketball since 1995. I've been watching wrestling since 1996. I remember this shit, all right?
But that's how those series are going to play out. I mean, but I want to do a quick WNBA thing. I might do a goal.
Oh, we got 3 minutes? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, because this is something that's more up your
alley. Hey, people, stay tuned for this preview. You can go to the microwave and come back. This is going to be a short preview. Go ahead.
I mean, aren't you going to be excited about what's going on in your favorite city?
Oh, that's different. You didn't say that.
Larry,
hey.
On Laird Washington, you ain't excited about the Chicago Sky? On the Chicago Fine Shoot, as they're called, you ain't excited for that? On King David?
Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be at the Sky Games front row. It's only gonna cost me $15. The nachos are actually more expensive.
That guy, Dejanay Carrington, Rakia Jackson, Skylar Dick, all joining the team this year. They already have
Camille's still there. You forgot about fine shit from Brazil.
No, I'm saying Camila Cardoso is still there, and she's again, she got a body on her.
She talked like she chewing bubble gum permanently.
That's just how Brazilians talk. That's just because they can't say ours.
Yeah, you can cover. I was about to say something wild. You can keep this cover up there.
They did. I mean, they killed Angel Reese. They sent her to Atlanta.
Damn, killed? That's what you said?
Come on. Like she's gonna do good over there.
Hey, what's the name on that team?
On the Sky?
Big Diesel.
Brittany Griner?
Yeah.
Is she in Atlanta still? I think so.
Yeah, I think she over there. She did that splits, bro. I'm still confused.
And I think they still got Ryan Howard, right? But no, this is what
Ryan
this.
Howard.
That's her name. Not the baseball player. It's Rhyne. I think.
Yeah, you talking about Lil Bow Wow sister on the sky?
Okay. But no, that's going
Oh
to
yeah,
be
she did
everyone's.
go to the Sun. Yeah,
That is everyone's team to watch this year, being the Chicago Sky. I know you're anticipating the WNBA season just because of those three, right?
yeah. I told y'all, man. Look, this one I'm gonna do. Dejanay jersey, I'm gonna wear it for the first half. Then Rakia Jackson, I'm gonna wear it on the other half. I'm gonna go and switch the jersey off. Y'all
Chicago
gonna see me in
Sky,
the
here I come. Like that's you.
y'all gonna
You're in
see me
the.
in the front doing this every time they make a basket. This is what the females do. I'm gonna be doing that. Clock it.
Hey, but
How do
no,
I
that's.
feel? Chloe, after seeing that poster, horny.
you.
Hey, you ain't even mention the Sparks, the home team. The Sparks
Well,
got
that's
some
what I was
shit.
going to say. How do your real team was the Sparks, and they re-signed Kelsey Plum to just under $1 million because she did her corny
I'm
white
sorry.
girl thing. Go,
I
no,
didn't
go
mean
ahead.
to laugh. I didn't mean to laugh. My fault. Go ahead.
My team, the Golden State Valkyries, I might be doing something separate about them because I really got to see how Friday night's opening day game goes against the Seattle Storm. Because if Flajay Johnson goes off for 30 points, I'm going to throw my computer against the wall and we'll have no shows for the foreseeable future.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna tell you how that
So
game gonna go.
it's
Hey,
going to go how I predict it's going to go. She's going to go off for 35 and they're going to lose by 10. And I'm like,
yeah,
but the cap. But I'm saving that for a potential future episode or for next week's episode.
because look, the Storm, all they dribble, 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 dribble. That's their play style. Everybody dribble, 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 dribble. That's it.
Well, the Storm, they lost Gabby Williams because Valkyrie signed her, so that'll be interesting. That's who was their big free agent acquisition. But I mean, Dallas this year will have the dynamic duo once again of Paige Beckers and Azzy Fudd. The city of Dallas, for some reason, is like, let's put together the greatest white hope in men's basketball and the greatest white hope in women's basketball.
Well, they had Luca, so they went from one white hope to maybe.
Well, I mean, that's European.
Yeah. Well, still,
That's my point, Ron. Is like I said, I'm either going to have someone join me, or Big Star going to run this back next week, depending on how the game goes on Friday. But Azzy Fudd and Paige Beckers being teammates and perhaps lovers, dun dun dun. But
well, she confirmed it, but she ain't want to confirm it because she got to realize when you in like from a DC to South, you can't say all that. You can't say
yeah. Code Arquette to go to Dallas, you mean?
Yeah, I mean,
but where's Azzy Fudd from?
Mm-hmm.
Because don't forget, Paige Beckers is from Minnesota, so it's still kind of up here.
Yeah, she treading the line. Hey, so you got a boy? Her pops don't even sound like this. Was still.
I'm like, what kind of accent was that? I was like,
hey, I think.
She's from Fairfax, Virginia.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
She went to college in DC. Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that she's from Virginia, and they really don't play about that. Paige is my favorite women's player, though. As far as professional wise, she's my favorite player since Connecticut Sun. Or not Connecticut, I'm sorry, since the Huskies.
I know what you meant, yeah, from since UConn.
Yeah, I mean, she played, what's the best way I can say this? She played like a concrete game. Let me explain the concrete game. It's like how Davis was saying, y'all go run that clip up too, about Bay Area players in the net. She played concrete style.
Drive to the hoop to see it go in.
Yeah, she played concrete style where it's just like it's tough, but it's still smooth. But that ain't her upbringing. But she still play that style. She's very like smooth with the play style.
That was the thing I forgot to say when we were talking about the Rockets. Is that it's now rumored that they're going to give Ahmed Thompson the max, which is like
he is
deserving of it. But as you and I were talking about, are they going to give him? Is Chip England still alive? Can they go send him to Chip England to fix his jumper like they did Kawhi Leonard? Like.
Yeah, don't send an lethal shooter that.
Lethal shooter who Drew Hanlon, Chris Brinkley, all these other guys. Like, what are they gonna do?
He just gotta get the fundamentals of a jump shot. That's it. You know who he should work out with? Gilbert Arenas. No, Gilbert Arenas.
Well, I mean, there was a story that Elijah Arenas was potentially going to declare, but then it came out right after that he's going to return to USC, which is
Yeah,
smart.
1 or 2 more years, he good. No,
Yeah,
one more year, he good.
Well, I think next year's class, even though someone had, it might have been Faye Corner, because I follow him now, the guy who has all the jokes for Amp. He's like, how does Kansas keep getting these guys? Because Tyron Stokes, the number 1 recruit, committed to Kansas. And they also, I think, had another guy in the top 5 commit to them for this upcoming season. And I do agree. Like, what's Bill's self-selling at Kansas now that NIL is legal? Because who the fuck wants to go live in Topeka? Like,
I mean,
you want to
they
wear
got a
Adidas
lineage
that
of
bad?
great players. Because it's hilarious when you brought up Thomas Robinson the other day. I was like, damn, I forgot about Thomas Robinson.
They have a lot of. They have. Do you remember Josh Jackson?
Yeah,
From 2000, he was a bust. Do you remember? Again, what's Grady? Speaking of Toronto, where's Grady Dick? He went to fucking Kansas. What's he been doing?
what's my dude that was on the team with Joe Embiid? Oh, Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins, he Miami.
All right, that was disrespectful. Doing what's his name for Andrew Wiggins?
No, it was another guy too, dog.
They had Tyshawn Tyler. They had Wayne Selden. They had Frank Mason III. They had a lot of guys that just
who's the other dude that played? That might have been Josh Jackson that played in Miami on the Heat, and then he got cut.
Yeah, Josh Jackson.
Okay, yeah,
but he didn't play at the Heat. He was years later.
But he was wilding though.
Yeah.
He was talking about. I think the last time I heard him, he was at Rolling Loud talking about Josh Jackson. Security said, "Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah, like you mean Pacey from Dawson's Creek, Joshua Jackson? Are you him? Like,
yeah.
But we didn't really cover the draft when it happened. Azzi Fudd went 1 to Dallas. Olivia Miles, who left Notre Dame to go to TCU her senior year, is in the Minnesota Lynx, so that'll help them because they need some fresh legs to pair up in Nafisa Collier. Lauren Betts from your UCLA Bruins went to the Mystics, and Jaime Hawkins' sister, Gabriella, went to the Chicago. Oh, she'll be on the Chicago Sky as well.
Jaime Hawkins. Oh, yeah, she's a good player.
Yeah, and then again, UCLA had 3 picks in a row. Kiki Rice from UCLA went to Toronto Tempo, the new expansion team.
But you see, real quick, to put a pin in that, and then we're going to get back to it, not to cut you off. It's just weird. So I'm a homer when it comes to certain teams, except for NBA and football. Well, I'm sorry, NBA.
You don't want to root for the Lakers,
Yeah, the Lakers and the Clippers, I'm cool. But when it comes to like NBA,
the
Chicago,
or the Bruins,
NBA, Chicago. When it comes to college basketball, UNC to the death. Far as men's, and then women's, it'll be UCLA. Just because I got ties to UCLA, I got family that went there, so that's why with them. And then when it comes to baseball, the Angels, unfortunately. Football is the Chargers. So yeah, I stay home when it comes to certain.
We are no baseball for the foreseeable future. We will not be talking baseball on this show.
That's crazy, and we have it. Me and you, legit. Me and him personally, public or privately, have not talked about baseball in the past because it. I'm gonna still hit up Danny, but for the most part,
I think we'll talk baseball once Danny gets here. But
which is easy.
I am not talking.
Which is easy. If I ask Danny, can you pull up tomorrow? He might say, yeah, I'll be there, and he might pull up 2 hours ahead of time. So I just got to ask him. But people, we ain't talking about baseball even when the NBA go off because you know why? They gave all the fucking They gave all the fucking money to the Dodgers. They gave all the players to the Dodgers. So now it's just a fucking hey, if you want to make some money in betting, what's the spread for the Dodgers? I don't know. They fucking beat everybody. In Kansas City as well.
That is true, as we discussed on that wiretap, the Southside Samurai. And he has just like has a simple ass swing too. I think he just goes up and cut like it's fucking 1920. Like none of that dancing around in the fucking box. Like, what am I gonna do, huh? I think he just, from what I've seen, he's just like out of there. But
hey, go back to the Chloe comment real quick.
If you didn't go to a college for real, you can root for multiple colleges, in my opinion. Because again, like for college football, I like Notre Dame, but I also like Florida because Tim Tebow went there. But also at the same time, since I didn't go to a real college for a reason, like to me, college sports is just about like season to season. Who do you want to root for? especially these days with all the ones and dones.
Also, let me tell you something. Besides having ties to UCLA, again, I gotta stay home to a certain degree, except for the Lakers. Besides that, I was on the campus when I was campus age, but I wasn't going to college.
But you more of a USC guy based off your boy Stephen Cable Jr., whose new show Man on Fire is out right now. And I forgot to talk about Stephen Cable Jr. announced he will be directing I Am Legend 2, potentially with Michael B. Jordan as a star. So that's something we forgot to talk about last week when another Michael B. Jordan project was announced that we completely forgot to overlook. But your man Stephen Cable Jr.
You
Stephen
went to
Cable Jr.
preschool. That was yesterday. I'm sorry.
He
Chloe
went to
said she went to
USC.
preschool. I said that was yesterday. Go ahead.
I like Stanford more than Cal, Ron. I do because they had Toby Gerhart, Andrew Luck, and McCaffrey. But Stanford now that the Pac-12 is completely decimated
Yeah.
and rebranded as this new Pac-12, and so watching them face the ACC schools, it's hard for me to really root for
It's
Stanford.
weird.
So, and I liked Cal too because Cal did have good players, but yeah, I chose Stanford more over them. But that's the thing, like college sports to me, it doesn't have to be dyed in the wool like it does for pro teams, like because at the end of the day, like these guys might not even be pro players, like.
Yeah. It's just with UNC. That's just since I was little. That ain't gonna never end. You funny as hell for that though. You wasn't even trying to tell a joke. You was like, yeah, Andrew Luck went there. I'm like, bro, Andrew Luck probably still think he in college. His brain's so fucked up.
He didn't have brain issues. He had body issues. He had a rotator cuff. He had his like not his. I think it's like spleen burst or something like that. Because Andrew Luck is the GM. Andrew Luck is the GM of the Stanford football team.
The last time we saw him anything related to the NFL, he had a Captain Crunch suit on.
That was on purpose. He was playing that up for NFL on Prime. Yes, because
the look in his eye. Did you see his eyes?
You don't remember the Andrew Luck Twitter account? That's you're never on Twitter, so you don't remember the dearest mother. We were facing the Ravens of Baltimore today. They were a fierce creature. They had this man by the name of Flacco. He could throw the ball hither and far. Like that's what he was doing. He was reenacting that Twitter account in real life. No, and again, Andrew Luck's whole thing is I have a whole rant based off this. My thing is people in the Bay Area think they're smarter than they are, which is why they can't run shit. Like,
damn.
But that's a conversation we'll get to next week. But I forgot that your Sparks, they had the last Owumake sister join them. So, yeah. But it's all it is it's just going to be probably another Aces repeat because they have the best player in the league, being Asia Wilson, and they pretty much kept the same core around her with Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young. And Becky Hammond is probably the best coach in both men and women's basketball. Like, if we're being honest. So.
Yeah, I mean, the Ace is just funny. It's like, all right, let's just run the same thing, which it ain't. Yeah. It's very simple. We won last time with this. Why not do it again? Let's just run it again and give Asia what she deserved. Give her $5 million. Definitely deserve it because, I mean, they only played 20 games.
And they brought back from China the returning Kennedy Carter. They brought her back to wreak havoc to be to be the enforcer that she was.
Oh yeah, she definitely Amaya Johnson.
Yeah, they still have Jewel Lloyd. They still have Melissa Smith. I mean, yeah, they're probably the team to repeat.
Yeah, I mean, because never mind, man. I'm about to crack the same joke. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. It's 10 teams.
It's not gonna be the Liberty van. It's not gonna be them. So get all that New York out of here. It's not gonna be the Liberty. Sure, it's not gonna be my team. It's not gonna be the Sparks. It's gonna be
is Stewie still on the?
Yeah.
On Liberty?
Yeah.
What else they got?
John Kell Jones, and they got the Satu Sabelli, right?
She just saw the baby on shaved her head. I'm like, man, you look like a little almond now.
And they still have Iescu. So,
hey man, for reasons on the court and off the court, they got rid of Tasha Cloud. I'm upset.
She's still a free agent, isn't she?
Yeah,
Your dream woman, as you said a week ago.
yeah. I know she like what I like, but I like what she like too.
I
Hey,
mean, he
bring
was
her
a
to.
beast.
If you
He
bring
was
her
a
to
beast.
the sky, Tasha Klaus out to the sky.
Okay, settle down, sir. Settle. You're gonna turn into what? Val Venus? Hello, ladies.
R.I.P. my auntie. She used to sound like Val Beaters because she used to smoke Newports.
All right, so that's gonna wrap up the basketball talk. We're gonna breeze through the movie news. There's not too much. The main thing is, I asked you this yesterday. How the fuck did Mel Gibson get $250 million to fund not one, but two Passion of the Christ sequels? I mean,
You know
I
the
can't say
answer to
the
that?
answer I said off air, but
No, don't say it because fuck it. Somebody already talked about canvases where people go, so we
but
might as
again,
well
like
go
Mel
here.
Gibson hasn't. The whole point of like how he funded Braveheart and Apocalypto and the first Passion was like he made a lot of money by being Hollywood's, most bankable guy for almost 20 years at that point. The last 20 years he hasn't been that guy. So where did you get the 250, Mel? Like,
Uh, Pardon me. I flipped my money. I took the money from the Passion of Christ, which made $1 billion. It was it's the high. Well, up until Deadpool 1 or 2, it's the highest
it
grossing
was
rated R movie ever.
yeah.
It was independent. I took that money because I'm already straight. The house. Well, I don't know if he still got the house in Malibu because the
Well,
fires.
that's what I was about to say. He also had two messy divorces, if I'm not mistaken.
2 baby moms, alimony, child support. That
And
jit
his
that
net.
the Russian
His,
broad that got the baby, the girl
okay, you
that he was
want to take
cussing out.
it?
You're going to get
Those
like half.
fakers.
Those what?
That's what he said. That her titties were fakers because they were fake titties. Remember
What
that?
else he say?
He said a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're gonna get the R word by a pack of.
His net worth is approximately 425 million, apparently.
Yeah, because he keep flipping his movie. So what he do is with Braveheart, he
Yeah, he
took the
funds
money
them
from
himself, so therefore he
Yeah.
gets all the receipts himself in terms of
Hey, all
box
money
office.
in, no money out. This man,
But still, I'm like, again, like, did he even have Saudi backers? Because that movie that Saudi backed, the Anthony Mackie Desert Warrior movie, is going to go down as the biggest flop of all time.
no, you don't say.
Well, yeah, because they didn't advertise it. But at
Not a
least our guy.
single trailer.
No, there was one
Just one
trailer.
picture.
No, there was one trailer.
Where
It was
they
bad.
play it at?
On YouTube. That's my point.
At Magic Johnson Theater?
But at least Anthony Mackie got paid.
I know, that's why he be having that smug looks.
Hey, as he would say on the Captain America set, cut the check. Like,
And that's why he be dissing people.
he's Anthony Mackie. Who's going to tell him different? I think Anthony Mackie could fight. So I'm not talking shit to Anthony Mackie.
Well, he from New Orleans. If he can't fight, he can shoot.
His real name is Claire.
Yeah, I ain't got no jokes about New Orleans people. You see, I don't never talk about Louisiana
Who's the
people.
most dangerous man from New Orleans?
Yes.
No, who?
Yes.
I want to know. I'm trying to think.
A woman. A man. Pick
No,
the crocodiles.
okay, name a real person. Like, who is it? Is it Master P?
I'm very serious. All of them. I'm not joking.
So Ricky Saints is a dangerous person.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody from Louisiana, I'm not fucking with. You see, you've been knowing me 6 years and counting. Have you ever heard me tell a joke about somebody from Louisiana? I'm not messing with the people, bro. That's
All right.
you.
Well, you always like to do. I don't know. As Amp will say, next week makes us say, "Fuck New Orleans people."
No, I'm not. Never, ever, ever will I say that. There's no reason. I like Louisiana people. I don't want no problems, bro. They are dangerous.
But this.
Have you ain't been to New Orleans yet, right?
Fuck no. Well, I mean, Kiki does want to take me for homecoming, or the
Great city.
or the Bayou Classic, because again, she went to Grambling, so she wants to take me either to the Bayou Classic or for Grambling's homecoming.
Oh, she went there with the other fun shit. Anyhow, just go there.
She did
for a day, 2 days top. Fuck on. Cause it start getting spooky. It's a lot of shit that go on, bro.
Well, yeah, all right, we're not gonna take it that far.
That's what I'm about to say. They got werewolves and vampires out there, and it's not a word.
I mean, the only person from New Orleans who I think I would know could be dangerous is Jamarcus Russell, based off that clip I sent you, where
That's one person. It's so many.
knocked his head into the ground and he tasted blood.
The women, phenomenal. They got the type of women I like. What type of women do I like,
what?
Davis? You don't need to say it.
You say it.
No.
The color of a juicy fruit wrapper. What do you mean?
Again, they're going to call me a colorist. They got them type of women. I'm cool. And they all make spaghetti. If y'all know what I mean.
All right. No, we're not. No. Again.
Like, why is Banks still in New Orleans? He's been here for a week. I what the Rock said to Undertaker, die. We got to record the podcast.
But these two sequels of Passion of the Christ, aka Resurrection, are being described as an acid trip that features angels versus demons in giant war battles. Like, and I'm like, that's fucking badass, because that's the episode of South Park about the PSP that they don't show, is the giant battle in heaven when Kenny controls it with the PSP and the guy commentating. He's like, this is better than all the Lord of the Rings combined. This battle we're seeing between angels and demons. But at the same time, like days before, Roger Avery, who's Quentin Tarantino's on and off again friend, they co-wrote Pulp Fiction together, and Tarantino took the credit for it. He is directing an AI version of Paradise Lost, the John Milton story about Lucifer being banished from heaven to basically fund Satan. Found hell and rise from above, and it ends with like Adam and Eve and the apple and temptation and all that. So it's like it is crazy to think like these two projects are being announced talked about within days of each other. So I'm like, that is also Hollywood's lane, as we talked about a week ago with the military propaganda angle of things, of the Call of Duty movie and other alt-right or right-wing movies in general being the mainstays. Like all these religious movies are probably going to come back into, the mass media. But because that George Washington movie I told you about, remember, is funded by like that Angel Studio, which is the big faith-based movie studio these days. So we're going to, I think, see a lot more of those Kirk Cameron. Huh?
They playing a dangerous game.
I mean,
I ain't gonna go on my third eye talk, but we in a different time, people. We your grandmother tell you what time we in. They playing a dangerous game. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
You think? Okay, I'm gonna say I don't think a certain group of people scare Mel Gibson. I think he's like, bring it on, because what are they gonna do? He's Mel Gibson. They couldn't cancel him. They couldn't banish him. They couldn't do anything because he came back and did fucking kids movies. Like, he's Mel Gibson. Like,
yeah, he was the Beaver.
Not just the Beaver. Like, he was in Daddy's Home 2. That's a fucking kids movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. Like,
I wouldn't trust him around my kids. You know what movie he came out with like 3 years ago, or he produced, and they tried to talk to him about in the media. He did his Mel Gibson shit. We start tweaking because he's like, "Oh, I know where y'all going with this."
Movie he had.
No, it was about I can't say it here because we legit might get up out of here. They might pull the channel, but it was about moving the youth.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, one of those. Well, I mean, he got back in the mainstream prominence because he made that movie Hacksaw Ridge with Andrew Garfield about the soldier who wouldn't use a weapon during war, and everyone's like, Mel Gibson is back. Just nominate him for Oscars, and people are like, what? For this? Like, again, and that's a religious-based movie, and it's like, he's just he's always been a weird guy to me, just in terms of, obviously.
Weird. He's crazy. We got to stop calling certain people weird. Some motherfuckers are just crazy. Be crazy as cat shit.
You are correct about that.
You got to be crazy to make what you about to make. I get it. You know what I mean? It's faith-based, and you're trying to bring people
But he's like, what if we took the faith base and added some Frank Miller darkness to it? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I seen the movie from 2004. It freaked me the fuck out. And they barely had technology. So what you think this gonna do?
I've still never seen The Passion of the Christ.
No. Yeah. Scariest fucking movie you ever seen. I don't care what B-Dog talking about. That shit scared me. What you think this gonna do? And they got a budget and technology. I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know how,
Oh,
bro? I told you, church gonna be crowded as hell every day. I can't even
I
say in
mean,
here,
I remember Dot saying like that was the biggest movie in his area when that came out.
bro. Everybody went to church. That and when the Exorcism came out, everybody went to church that night. Bible study about to be filled up. Saturday, Sunday, the only fan model's gonna switch up.
Oh,
They're
you
gonna
think
be
it's gonna
reading
be that
Bibles.
bad?
Dog,
But that doesn't. I mean, because
I remember '04. Now I can remember 2026. All right. And then now we got
Because
social
at the
media.
same time, how are they going to pay their bills? You can't pay your bills with a Bible.
Yes, you can. It's called being a pastor on TBN.
That's what I'm saying. So if the OnlyFans convert, they ain't going to be able. They're going to go right back to doing the same shit they were doing now.
Yeah, they're gonna be showing ass in church, but selling the word.
That's completely different though. But
Hey man, I done seen everything in life. Nothing surprises me. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you, bro. And then the thing is, I'm gonna be scared of myself if that actually comes to pass, and they actually start doing that. But I done seen so much, man. Nothing surprises me no more.
I mean, again, it making the money it made at the time was so crazy. So for it to be over 20 years later, to repeat would be, again, which is my perfect segue, would be Top Gun Maverick S, because right now they're trying to find the new director for Top Gun 3. And their candidates were John M. Chu, who did the Wicked movies. That's the hardest fucking pass.
Yeah, I don't think Maverick want to wear a tutu.
Joaquin Roan, who did Tron Ares, again, hard fucking pass. And who was the last name? It was like 0 for 3 with the guys that they picked.
So how about we just don't make the movie? How about that?
That's my point. Considering Joseph Kosinski said, I'm on to better things. And then there was a Twitter thing I don't trust Jeff Snyder and his whole thing, the In Snyder. Every time I see a thing about like Jeff Snyder says this happening, because what he said was Chris McQuarrie and Tom Cruise might be out on the outs with their relationship based off how the last 2 Mission Impossibles performed, which is why Chris McQuarrie is not up for Top Gun 3 and doing Battlefield with Michael B. Jordan instead. I'm like, or maybe Chris McQuarrie just didn't want to do Top Gun 3 because he knew it would be hard to Top Gun Maverick, based on him being a credited writer for Top Gun Maverick and talking about how hard it was to write that movie for it to not seem just like a rehash of what's old, but while trying to be completely new. So I don't know, man. I mean, just because they haven't been pictured together, but Tom Cruise has been working on another movie. So why is he going to hang around his old director while he's trying to work and focus on this new movie? So I'm not trusting the Jeff Snyder of it all. But I want that last name real quick before we move on to the last 2 topics and get out of here. But yeah, John M. Chu, he also did the shitty G.I. Joe movie no one talks about, Retaliation, the one that they had to reshoot with Dwayne Johnson and Bruce Willis. So he just should stick to his musical. And the other candidates were our guys, Adil El Arbi and Bilal Falal, who did the last 2 Bad Boys movies. They would be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're good action directors, but their action is a lot of gunfights, car chases, and that's not what Top Gun Maverick is. So I don't think they would be best for that. But if that's, they're saying those are the top 3, but there are other candidates as well. But I'm like, maybe again, just don't make it. Most importantly, again, you have the best.
Combine Days of Thunder and Top Gun.
Well, that's my point. Just proceed with Days of Thunder instead of Top Gun 3. Like Tom Cruise is, mad that he missed out on F1. Just go straight to Days of Thunder then, while the car racing from NASCAR being back in the semi-mainstream, just more so because of Michael Jordan than anything. And again, the way the country's leaning, that's why NASCAR is kind of has a bigger spotlight on it again, while being in the bowels of sports for the last 15 years or so. But you wanted to just have a quick event session about Invincible Season 4. So tell the people what you told me about Invincible Season 4, which I've been trying to talk about on the show the last couple weeks because I have been enjoying it. But you
and Van, y'all the only people.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh man, this shit just ass, bro. I don't like it. Look, Mark always getting his ass beat. I ain't enjoyed this show since season 2. Mark always getting socked out. He always simping. Pops went to fucking space. He left him. Then they got other Voldemites. One of them got his shape up.
Viltrum.
Viltrumite, Voldemort, I don't give a goddamn. Fake ass Supermans. One of them looked like Steve Harvey. Then the old one got his ass beaten in season 3 on the last episode. He had to get headbutted 200 times by Mark after his motherfucking arm got broke, leg got broke, his girl got killed, basically got killed. I'm like, man, listen. When they get to the fights, it'd be cool, except for Mark getting his ass beat. Because all I'll be like Smokey and Friday, get him. I'd be like,
That's it,
bro.
but that's his gimmick. His gimmick is again, he's called Invincible for a reason because he gets his ass kicked.
He's called Sami Zayn. Essentially, he just Sami Zayn.
No, don't put that on him.
He
No.
get his ass beat, then he got to make
He's
this
really
super
more so
baby
Darby
face.
Allin. He's really more so like Darby Allin keeps getting up despite getting his ass kicked every week.
No, but I'm more entertained by Darby Allin. Maybe I'm being biased. It's just, dog, how you supposed to be from that bloodline and you can't really run no fade? I know
He
you
didn't get his
have.
powers till he was 17. What do you? Again, that's the point of the story. Is that
And I know he never got trained properly. Obviously, it showed because he ain't really got no damn squabbles.
I mean, I understand your logic, but at the same point, like that's why I like the story because it's literally Sky High meets Dragon Ball meets Superman.
Hell no, this ain't no damn Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it is.
Gohan got his ass beat by Cell and he came back. Gohan got his ass beat by Dormont, whatever, what the motherfucking name that was with Bobby. He got beat by him.
Mark literally beat Conquest's ass twice. One time he beat his ass. The second time he literally choked the man to death while having his intestines ripped
And
apart.
then look, but that's what I'm saying. He be getting it ain't even no ass beat. He be
you ain't
getting
giving him respect. You ain't giving him props for doing shit no one else can do.
Bruh, I don't find you winning if your motherfucking arm broke, your leg broke, your bitch dead, your motherfucking eye cracked. There ain't no win, motherfucker. You barely won.
Yeah, it is. That's literally every fucking story is persevering through all that. Again, Luke Skywalker had to get his hand chopped off to overcome and win.
And then look, he got in that motherfucking dojo and came back God and beat the fuck out of his pops and returned to Jedi.
Not really. All he did was
yeah, motherfucker. And then he almost went to the dark side.
We'll talk about it, but
and he almost went to the dark side. This motherfucker Mark be getting marked out all the time.
Oh, good. Bravo by you. Bravo for that. Come on.
And then the supporting heroes, these motherfuckers. I wouldn't even sign up for that agency. I forgot that shit. The agency name.
I will say, all right. So we talked about Invincible in the early days with shout out to X, shout out to Van when season 1 aired. Because I never had heard about it. And I watched all of it that day on Amazon Prime. And the one thing that everyone hates about this show is the animation. Okay? Famously, X on our show compared to Short Bus Shorty. He had said that's what this show looks like, which is why he wasn't a fan of it in terms of how it was released at the time. But yes, I do agree that the animation doesn't look as best as it could, but I'm not going to complain about it because one, I'm not a big anime mark in general. So I'm not going to complain about watching cartoons, which more often than not, for children, mind you, the cartoons are geared for children. But at the same time, everyone's like, well, if they spent less money on big name actors instead of, and so they can spend it on the anime budget instead. Well, it's Amazon Prime. They can spend all the money they want on it. Like, don't be mad that they're getting big name actors when they can spend all the money because they're fucking Amazon. They have the money to spend. They're just choosing not to spend it on the animation budget for whatever reason. And as Dan Harmon would talk about Rick and Morty, like it takes time to draw shit, rewrite the story, and then they have to go and draw the story. And when you, like you're saying, when you have big fight scenes where a guy chokes the dude to death while having his guts ripped out, that's going to be hard to draw if you don't want it looking like paper mache type of shit. But overall, I enjoy the show for what it is. Like I said last week, seasons 2 and 3 really blend together based off the Angstrom Levy arc of the multiverse. And I'm glad they didn't fully lean into that the way they did in terms of the MCU and all that. But But yeah, it's has its weaknesses. Like you and I always talk about chuffa, filler, etc. Shoe leather, all the parts of the story that makes it boring. Which is my issue with television: is you have to get from point A to point B to point C, and in between that you have side plot, side plot, side plot. Which is why I've never really been a big TV person over the last couple of years, just because I prefer a movie where it starts and ends. Because you have the stuff with his mom, you have the stuff with
And she always crying. God
well,
damn.
that's my point. Like, all right, you're a mother. It's hard. Okay, yes, I know how hard it is to be a mother and a woman. Yes,
And
and then
she is sent. She watching somebody else kid.
there's
You watching the side bitch kid. That's not how the game is
and there's the
played. You
stuff
can't
with
do
the
that.
there's the stuff with the Guardians of the Globe, and yeah, that's kind of all right for what it is. I mean, even though I
And
didn't
then
think he
when he
was
get rid of fine shit, bruh, and
oh
got old
Sassy
girl with the
Beats,
power. Yeah, when
Sassy
he get
Beats.
rid of fine shit.
That was in season 3. He realized it was not safe for her because she was threatened by the Viltrumite woman who is gonna R word him in the future potentially. Um,
I think they gonna cut that out.
They did cut out the scene of that's thing. I haven't read Invincible the comic yet, even though I want to. I'm probably gonna do it in between because this show it'll be coming back in 2027. They assured us, but still, they cut out the scene. I remember seeing a panel of it once of Eve's dad and Mark talking on the porch where he's having a cigar, and like the dialogue there was much more graphic than the dialogue on the TV show. So and Robert Kirkman has said, like, they switched Tech Jacket from being a guy to a girl because at the time they really didn't know to start incorporating more diversity with people of color or women characters. So that's why certain characters have been switched up. But I just
The
enjoy the show.
incels hate it.
Yeah, but at the same time, they hate everything. So fuck them.
They should
But
hate their moms for making them a loser.
yeah. But I enjoy the show for what it's. And then they brought us Thrag. And he's Freddie Mercury, but like bulked the fuck up and fights. He wound his fist up like why Iata, but then caused a tornado at the same time. Like this is the most dangerous human being on the planet, even though he's not a human being, as you would say. Like this guy. Because literally they're like he was trained from birth to be the best warrior ever created. But meanwhile, he's fighting in like the religious cult dress skirts. You know what I mean? Like those skirts that they make women wear to bring it back to the old time. Like that's what he's doing damage in. Like that's the best villain we have today is this guy.
Yeah.
And you're shitting on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't my forte. Look, like the boys, right? I ain't watched that shit since 2022.
The Boys is different. I'm glad Kiki's not here. The Boys was like that source material. Fuck that. We don't need that. We have the world to take material from. It's like that's not why I want to watch your show. I don't want to see society reflected back at me. I want to see the book that you're supposed to be adapting on screen. Like that's why I don't care about the Boys as much. And Gen V blew the Boys out of the water. First season of Gen V is better than every season of the Boys except the first season.
Yeah.
But
that's all I'm saying. I'm like the boys. I'm cool. Yeah, let this be the last season. I don't give a fuck about the ending. I don't care about none of that. I was already like 50-50 on it anyway because I never read the books. I just don't read them comics, bro. And graphic novels shit. I don't need to read that shit. Give me some.
You like cheery shit. That's why.
No, I like Absolute Batman. That's semi-graphic.
Oh, yeah, he punts a kid off a yacht.
Like I like that. Like I grew up on Frank Miller. Like Todd McFarlane is probably my greatest illustrator, my favorite illustrator ever. Like I'm a huge Spawn mark. But all that I can't do all that incel shit, man. Like weird. How do I explain? It's like the world is fucked up because I can't get no bitches type shit. I don't like that. That's the world they try to place us in from whoever's in the fucking White House. I don't need to say no names because that gets you in trouble. To all this other bullshit. Like, bro, I don't need all that, bro. My life, look, outside of finances, my life ain't fucked up. So I'm doing all right for myself if money is my only issue. So I don't live in a world like these motherfuckers that make all these comics where, yeah, we're all about having sex and orgies and I'm in love with this girl and killing kids and all type of weird shit like that. That's my problem with Invincible. Like, bro, y'all be getting rid of kids and motherfuckers running fast and cracking kids' arms. I'm sensitive when it comes to kids, bro. So I can't get with that shit.
All right, that's a complete contradiction based off a lot of things. But
No, anything I watch, they don't really be doing that to children. I mean, the only thing that really happened in one form of entertainment that I watched is Gene Snitsky kicking the kid. Or that was a dog. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, well, when Kane fell on Lita.
all right. You know what? Speaking of wrestling, do you want to talk about releases first, or stuff that's actually going on?
Really, we already a week behind, and hey, they'll. I guess if you want to talk about.
Well, here's the thing about they released more people. One being Tongaloa, which is like, how do you release
really?
him? Yeah, they did. They released Tongaloa and Jeff Cobb. They released them yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man! Hey, fuck TKO, bro.
That's what. Hang on. That's my flags. So how do you release Tongaloa, but not tall, useless ass Hikaleo? How do you not release
Because the
one
women like them.
without the other? Like Frankenstein over there can't do shit in the ring. But
You said Sir Frankenstein?
No, just he's Frankenstein. He he stumbles and fumbles.
Ooze.
But he stumbles and fumbles and can't do shit because he's the most uncoordinated person in his whole fucking lineage.
So they kept, but they're gonna keep Tema.
Yeah, because that's the story that they're trying to focus on is
Okay.
the Tama Tonga Solo Sikoa story. And they cut Jeff Cobb after a year of being there, and now
Just
Jeff
doing
Cobb
nothing.
and well, it's a good thing that Lucha Underground just started because he was Matanza, remember? So he's gonna go right back to wearing that mask and jail suit to be Matanza. Otherwise, New Japan is like, I don't know.
Come
Jeff,
on
you kinda
back.
left- no, I think New Japan's gonna be. I don't know, Jeff. You kind of left us high and dry back then. He's like, come on, brother. You know, I didn't mean.
Well, he's Samoan. I mean, he's not Samoan. He's Filipino.
He's from
I was.
Guam.
Is he Filipino?
No, he's Guam.
Really?
Yeah, he represented Guam in the Olympics.
Oh, okay. I thought he was Filipino for some reason.
No, but they got released yesterday, which is like, how are you trying to do the new Bloodline 2000 angle when you release two elements of it in a way? Like, so that's where it's like
Man, this shit is the authority. This bloodline shit. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I don't care about the new bloodline, the trios bloodline, Jacob Fatu bloodline, and not in that way. Oos, don't run up on me. But I'm saying, far as the story, I don't care about none of this shit, bruh. I just want to see the match. That's it. Because they talked about it, what, a year or two ago? That's all I care about. Otherwise than that, I don't give a fuck about the storyline, bruh. And they know right now it's quiet. I just watch social media, to be honest with y'all, because I'm watching other sports. Damn, Sean, where you been, bruh? What's up, Sean? But, yeah, I don't care about this bloodline shit, bruh. I stopped caring about that shit after The Rock left. It was over after he lost the title to Cody Rhodes, trash ass. I don't care, bruh. As far as the releases go, you know what I want to talk about. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, that is hilarious, Sean. Thank you for... Because once that news was announced, I didn't spend any more time. I'm sorry, not news. Once that graphic was like Lucha Underground, and you and I were like, who are they going to sign? Everyone's tied up.
Yeah, I mean, they could upload it to YouTube. The shit ain't worth $1.
Well, I mean, their star wrestler is Alberto El Patron, and he's back in the Slammer, as we discussed a few weeks ago. So yeah,
he need to stay in there. I want to I want to say that Kendrick Bar, the son's a sick man. I hope it's like him.
Dos Caras Senior, your son's a sick man with sick thoughts.
I think I can't say what I want to say.
I think essays like him should.
Right.
Again, these are just jokes, people. Everyone, I bet everyone thinks that I bet Davis is high key racist behind the scenes. Like, this is just to make Banks laugh. Like, come on.
He ain't worse than me, but go ahead.
But
Davis ain't racist. I am.
But
to a certain degree.
Xavier Woods, because you can't even say that. They haven't.
Let's go. Hey.
For those of you who can't recall, there was a podcast long ago. Not this one, but Banks told a story about how Xavier Woods basically big timed him in person. Banks was trying to show love to Consequences Creed, and Xavier Woods, much like Damian Priest did to Manny, he said, "Get the fuck out of my face." But as Eve told us, I do think Damian Priest is more warranted. By you calling me DP, I'm going to be disrespectful as fuck to you. You are not calling me double penetration in front of the hose or on it. You not calling me DP in front of anyone. So, yeah. But Xavier Woods big time in you. I mean, to go when y'all the same person, if you're Zelda and you're Dragon Ball and you're White Woman, I mean, what are you mad?
Let me tell you
for?
something.
What
The
are you
last
mad
thing you're
for?
wrong about. The other
if
thing
the roles
is,
reversed, you would have done the same thing.
what you talking about? Not get paid? I'll do that right now.
No, I'm saying if you were famous and he was coming up to you like, "Thanks, oh, I'm such a big fan," you would have.
No, I show love.
Oh, come on, no.
Well, first of all, I ain't even say all that. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I said, hey, what? I don't never do that shit. I said, what's up, X? He looked at me like, I'm a bitch. I'm like, man, you all of 5'2", bro. Get the fuck out of here, little swole motherfucker. You ain't Ray Rice. Ain't nobody scared of you. I'm like, all right, then. But then even besides that, let me tell y'all something. Tell me a match. I don't want to hear nothing about that King of the Ring run. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't give a fuck about none of that,
That's the
shorty.
King of the Ring, Banks. You don't remember
What that
he
fuck
was
that? So, and I like Billy Gunn, but so was fucking badass Billy Gunn.
And he not only was he the King of the Ring, but he was Sir Kofi. Remember when he did that shit?
And guess who took the crown from him? And the angle went nowhere because everybody's like, "Oh, we about to get the New Day versus the Bloodline." No,
I
we
like
didn't.
that story. That was a good match between again you. All right, everyone always shit on Xavier Woods. I don't know why. He was a good wrestler.
In TNA
and in WWE.
What did he do? Go ahead. So you enjoyed the matches when
he was in those matches with the Usos and the New Day as well. It wasn't just always Big E and Kofi as the tag team. One of the best matches, I think, was the Battleground match between Usos and New Day at that time when they were wrestling on the pre-show every month until they had the Hell in the Cell blow off. But like he held up his end just as much as Kofi did in the ring.
Let me ask you a question though. If it was just Kofi and Big E, would you still enjoy it? Pause.
Yeah, but that's also like no.
No, I'm sitting back. I'm just listening to you.
No, but that was the point of why it worked, is that they were able to cycle through the three of them. It's not like because they were a faction for so long, which is why they're the best faction of the 2010s. Get that Shield shit out of here. The Shield was 2 years, and all they did was what? What did the Shield do for 2 years? They faced Evolution.
Dominated.
Big fucking deal. They faced fucking Ryback and Kane and Daniel Bryan. Oh my
God. Wait. The YA don't exist? You gotta be talking like that, dude.
Yeah, the 2 months before their faction ended, they had a feud with the other guys, and like the Shield, and they held the tag belts in the U.S. belt. Like, go look at that Dean Ambrose U.S. title run. It's fucking dog shit. Like,
I don't even remember.
The New Day as a faction is much better than the Shield.
Okay,
it is because
I'm not arguing with you about that. I was never really a big fan of the Shield. They was jumping people.
But what the New Day did is it was able to also be a faction while Kofi had his world title run, and then Big E had its world title run. It did end the day he got hurt, which, again, is no one's fault. It's not Xavier Woods' fault. It's not Kofi Kingston's fault.
It's not Ridge's
fault. It is Ridge Holland's fault. That's a whole other story.
You can't do that, bro. Come on.
He shouldn't have been signed to the company in the first place, but that's Triple H being a mark for fucking...
Yeah, but also if Big E can forgive him, then we can. Because, look, I'm not that type of person. In the words of Charles Barkley,
you're not strong enough to do belly to bellies, don't do belly to bellies.
No, you're right. He's a reckless worker. But again, look, Charles Barkley said this. They say turn the other cheek if somebody hits you. Well, I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna hit him in the other cheek or something like that. He said
I'm gonna turn around like that guy to me, Mike. It's a bad day for you.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I don't forgive people. But that's neither here nor there.
Because again, I stopped watching wrestling right after they had. I'm talking about until I started picking it up again. But when I was on my wrestling hiatus, is right when they did that New Day kicked Big E out, and then the heel turn with Big E, with Kofi and his Amish beard, and Xavier doing like
That ain't an Amish beard. That's an African beard.
More of his nerdy shit, but yeah, because I would just watch.
No, when he was walking around thinking he was the day walker, like he was Blade, dressing like a gay pimp. That's when it was over.
A sugar
And
pimp?
just doing nothing backstage. Just a sugar pimp. Oh, like, bro, doing nothing. We should have known the writing was on the wall. Yeah, early last year. It was gonna come to the end eventually.
I mean, they got that title run last year for what? So Triple H can
look who they went against though at WrestleMania.
Well, that's my
the
point.
Viking Raiders.
So Triple H can do the Triple H point, like it's always a new day. Like that's why you gave them the tag belts, just so you could have your point and caption with them. Like
no, because the Viking Raiders can't stay healthy. They ain't been healthy since NXT.
The New Day at this point, because how often has Kofi Kingston been injured? Which is why they had to bring Grayson Waller.
He's 42. What you want?
That's why I'm like, why do you want them to go to AEW if he's injured? Again, I'm getting this is Mad Dog Davis.
Why not, bro? Because they ain't got
AEW if he's just gonna be injured. Why do you want him to go to AEW if he's just gonna have an injury? Like,
because they look, if you go to AEW, right, you can still get your graps in, as the kids say.
No. Stop. Here's
they
the
can still wrestle if they go over there.
No. All right, here's the thing too.
And I said I don't think they're going over there, but hypothetically, if they go over there, because they need to cut some cap space at fucking AEW. It's only 2 shows.
Because here's how stupid you tribalism people get. As soon as someone gets released from WWE, you shit on them anyway. Like, oh, who needs them? Like, this is fucking Xavier Woods and Kofi.
Oh, this fucking Kyrie thing keep going on and on. I can't stop seeing this shit on social media.
But you're like, who needs them anyway? Blah, blah, blah. They're useless. Aleister Black, yeah, he wasn't that over. But when he showed back up in his return, like, our savior is here. Our savior's here. And just like Andrade showed up in WWE again. That's who we needed, Andrade. And when he left, oh, who needs him? He can't even speak English. Anyway, meanwhile, he's in New Japan being the global champion now. So
Andrade went to New Japan?
Well, he splits his time between AEW and New Japan, but he just won the title in New Japan.
You're talking about American New Japan, right?
No, it's regular New Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, he about to get all the hoes that ain't
That's my point. Like, that's why I said 2 weeks ago he should be the champion in AEW after Darby. Like, he's the guy. He's the man of the moment, Andrade.
All right, real quick. We got 2 people in the chat that is with that idea. I'm with it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No, that's my thing. Like, that was 9 years ago. We're not. No, I'm sorry. That was 9. That was a decade ago. Yeah. Those skits. Kenny Omega can't have the match. The Young Bucks can't have the match because Big E isn't going to be there. That's the point of the match. It was the 3 of them versus the 3 of them, and you can't have it anymore because Big E can't wrestle. So what's the point of just having Xavier and Kofi go up against the Bucks? I don't want to see that again. I don't want to see your watered down.
And real quick, not to cut you off. I hate saying not to cut you off, but I'm doing. The thing is, the New Day would have to carry because they were healthy, and Kofi ain't really healthy, but he healthier than them, bro. The
Young Bucks would have to carry them because look at the shape Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson are in these days. Like they waited until they were 40 to fucking hit the gym. Like what?
And that's not good. And that's what I'm saying, because that's why they taking a little bit of a step back. Obviously, they in their 40s too. Because look, we didn't talk about Motor City Machine Guns. They definitely going over there. Them matches, bro.
They're going over there out of loyalty and actually needs a part-time job so he can be a full-time student. That's why they're going over there. But that's my point to where
you ain't listen to that Garage Band album.
But my point is, like, everyone's just like, oh, they can just go to AEW. Like, it's not Tony Khan's job to be a check giver. It's not his job to save everyone because WWE fucks them over. All right.
Thank you.
And you know why it's not his job? Because he didn't tell TNA to start working with WWE so their company can be useless. That's why. The other option would be you go to TNA, but since they're so broke and stupid as fuck, they have to partner up with WWE and get ran over by them every fucking week until they just stop working with them like they did 3 months ago. Like now WWE has no need for TNA since they're on AMC. But before that, they could just use TNA like a $2 whore. So what's going to happen these days? It's you get released from WWE and what you go to AEW just so the fans of yours in WWE can say you're old, broken down, and useless. Who needs you? And you're on the lesser show. Like I'm just like, that's not Tony Khan's job. It is to make people feel better that he's going to give you the opportunity in AEW now. Because all you're going to do once you sign AEW is talk about how you're not getting booked these days, like people do. Like again, do you want a job in wrestling? Or do you want a job on the fucking street? Like, what are you going there for? At least you're mad you're getting booked in ROH. You're getting booked. They have the guy who was Oro Mensah in WWE. He was talking about how he was having to do DoorDash and shit after WWE released him, and now he's on ROH. Do you think he would rather do DoorDash or be on ROH?
DoorDash.
I'm being serious. Like, what do you think? So, like, and again, you can't just go to Mexico because CML is going to work with AEW and AAA is now owned by WWE, and you're just going to go to New Japan. Like, it just doesn't always work like that because now in their mindset, they feel like they can't trust guys who work, who are going to work for them for 3 months and leave, like Bronson Reed did. Bronson Reed came over to New Japan, and then as soon as WWE offered him a deal, he left New Japan high and dry. Like, so New Japan's mindset's going to be like, let's just stick with our own guys. And the MLW thing, as we talked about, like, they never run fucking shows. So why are you
That's
going to go to
that's why
MLW?
I'm trying to send them to the pits of hell. You basically want them to be unemployed.
So, I mean, again, Jeff Cobb is probably going to go to AEW or probably go back to New Japan. But
Man, go back to New Japan, bro. You can't do shit in AEW. You can't move.
But at the same time, like, these guys, too, are probably spoiled. Like, I don't want to have to do the Japan schedule and do the 12-hour flights and do the tours and all that. Like, well, guess fucking.
But they got family. So, my fault. So,
but no, I'm saying, like, blame the place. You thought this WWE gravy train was going to last, and guess what? It fucking didn't. And that's your own fault for being stupid and thinking that this company is going to look out for you. Because all these rumors are like, oh, it's cutting the old people. They're focused on trying to build a younger roster. A younger roster? Why the fuck is Damian Priest still there then? Why is R-Truth still there? Why is CM Punk still there? Why is LA Knight still there? If they care about fucking youth, why do you have these people over 45 still there?
but also, I get what people mean by that. So, a couple of things. How they've been bringing up this new talent, I get what they trying to do now because it's a look. Like I keep saying, it's now entertainment with a wee bit of sports, but it's a look system now. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing the people that they bringing up to the roster. I'm like, okay, so basically this shit is becoming a runway now. It's a fashion show. It's an Old Navy print ad now because of how everybody looks, from the Ricky Saints to JC Jane. Tiffany Stratton's got the U.S. title. And then when you get to Raw, the people over there, I'm like, okay, so we just book it. And then, I mean, Trick Williams. So it's like, you got to look like a model. Is what I'm trying to say now with WWE. So I get what they're trying to do now.
That was Vince McMahon's whole thing for 40 years.
Yeah, but at least the people were like 6'1", 6'2", cock diesel. You feel me? Now we just getting, you look like legit, like a model. That's what we getting to now. Am I mad at it? No, but it's TKO. So I get it. What you were saying, everything you're saying, I'm in agreement with, because it's kind of like you go over there and then what you said is right. Like Tony can't, he is not your savior, and it's not his job to say.
Play on it like that. Like his job isn't to be like, oh, I'm sorry, you're the life of a wrestler is so tough. Here's some money. That's not his fucking job. Just because he has money. Yeah, he has more money than WWE apparently because he could have bought them when they were up for sale. Well, blame.
Damn, really?
Well, that was the story at the time. Remember, is that he actually was going to try to put in a bid when they were up for sale.
I didn't know that.
He knew, but at the same time, it's like, we'll blame the company for having to restructure people's contracts and forcing them to leave, or by signing too many people. But yet, let's plaster them out with 20 fucking sponsorships and have 30 different commercials during WrestleMania. You're not getting money enough to pay people through that method, like so. Then what's your angle now? What's going on?
Right. And I'll say this because I'm closing my thoughts on all of this. I'll say this. Look, what I Got Motion said is right. He said the pay cut thing is real. I'm not. it's like when you get an older player in the NBA, it's best minimum. That's what I said with Motor
Well,
City
they're
and
going to do
Machine
what we
Gun.
just talked about. They're going to pay Roman Reigns 10 million, and then the Chad Gables get 900,000.
Damn, I forgot about him. Hey, y'all might want to keep an eye out for that. We ain't seen.
Because that he's running Mexico. Because again, like, and that's what I was saying last week. If they don't have use for you on the main roster, they send you to fucking Mexico. Because look what Ray Phoenix is doing. His whole goal was to get out of Mexico and go to America, and make it big in AEW. And he said, now I can jump from AEW to the bigger company in WWE. What's their WWE say? Go back to your country. That's what they legit told him. It's like,
Literally.
you going back to the same shit, Ray Phoenix. You back in Mexico, and you thinking like, I wanted to get out of here. The whole point was getting out of here. That's why I signed up for AEW. And look at what WWE tells you to do. Go back there.
But you know what it's the same thing we keep saying about your man too. But you know he a bootlicker and he ain't getting no paper. I don't need to say names because I don't. No, it ain't the point of being scared. I ain't scared of no motherfucking body except for 3 people I name, and one of them is my mom. All right, but and 2 of them I don't need to be scared of. They my friends. So the people I name, I'm scared of. I don't need to be scared of. But it's a joke in it. But the thing is, I see, I got TKO check. So it's like it's cool because I can go back home, but I got a TKO check compared to when I was over there and I was getting an AEW check or Warner Discovery check.
Yeah.
So it's cool because it's the TKO check. It say that it's like when you get the Mickey Mouse check, it's like, oh, Disney pays me. I pay you. But look who run the plantation, motherfucker. Look at what type of plantation you on, but still, I'm making $100 million. Hey man, listen. No matter how much money,
250 patches on their gear, like they're part of the fucking RFK Junior propaganda and in the White House propaganda that they're doing with that shit, like the NFL was doing in the Super Bowl, like that's all they're doing with fucking Dana White doing Dodge Ram commercials and all. Like they're part of the right and the red.
yeah, because they just signed some broad. The bitch ain't got. She did bad in her tryout, but they signed her because she cool with RFK or something like that.
Yeah,
Or she cool with these people.
I think it's his niece through marriage or something like that. I think it's sure.
Niece through marriage. I didn't even.
Yeah.
We going to the danger zone. Fuck it. I didn't even know he liked women.
Yeah, he's married to Cheryl Hines from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I know that's a weird household, and I like her.
No, apparently they said that's why they didn't try to put her in the show. I think for the final season or something like that.
You think when he, like if we here, might as well. I'm Jeff Hardy at the top of the. We here.
Don't do it, kid. Don't do it. You got a young life to live.
I'm just at the top of the Titron, but you might as well jump. Hey, you think when they have relations? I hope they not now. I don't even want to visualize that.
Her to call him Larry? Like, what do you mean? Like,
it probably call him his uncle.
Oh, call me Jack.
Yeah, call me.
He's got that weird dark. He's got that weird dark voice. Like,
yeah, because he's a former drug addict, and I use former loosely. Motherfucker talking about I can't eat no Hershey's. Motherfucker, you was doing heroin
and steroids.
Yeah, which one you think is worse, Rob? Probably candy. I don't know. Anyhow, but nah. I'll say this about New Day. Hey man, listen. Or I'll say this more so. Yeah, I'll say this about both. If they want to sit on their ass the rest of their life, I'm not pocket counting by all means. I think they can do that. I think they're doing pretty, especially Kofi. 18 years. Again, real quick, hold on, Davis. And then I'm about to shut the fuck up because I've been talking way more than usual. And I've been cutting you off. I apologize.
No.
You don't be with a company that long. Sometimes. For 18 years, and he overachieved. And boy, he made money singles. He made money in the New Day. He ain't hurting for a goddamn dollar. So if he wanted to sit on his ass the rest of his life and just do autograph signings to supplement the income, pretty sure he could. Kofi done made a lot of money off pro wrestling. That's very hard to do. That's number one. Number two, he's wrestled more than some people have been in the NBA and probably has made more money than people that was in the NBA. 18 years as a pro wrestler is fucking crazy, let alone in one company, being the biggest company in pro wrestling history. And he main evented WrestleMania because they had 20 different main events on that fucking card. But he still won the title at WrestleMania and he had a WrestleMania moment. That don't happen. That's just single. He's been IC champion. People talking about. I'm so
He is a
glad
Grand
people.
Slam champion. Yeah, he's literally held every title except the WWE Championship or World Heavyweight title twice.
In the hardcore title, but
well, I'm saying more for the modern day. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but also too. This finally people maybe I didn't see it on Twitter because nobody uses their brain on Twitter, but I didn't see people saying he deserved better.
No, they were doing that. Yeah.
Am I fucking stupid? What?
That's
what I don't
I'm saying. My
understand.
point,
These
like, if they
people.
deserve better, as soon as they go to AW to get better, you're gonna be like, oh, they're useless. They're broken down. They're like just like they did to Hurt Business, just like they did to Edge, just like they did to Tina Turner, like they did to you got that
joke. She had intergender matches.
No, but that's what they'll do if they go to AEW. They'll be like, oh, who wants?
Let me tell you how long he been in the company. He was tag champ with Evan Bourne.
Yeah, Air Boom.
Yeah, he was champ with what's his name, Matt Sydal in ROH. He was champ with him. That was like 2009. I remember that. He was there when Randy Orton was skin fade Randy Orton.
All right, we don't need to. I was almost going to say someone's name. You don't need to.
He called him stupid, and he called him and Mark Henry and MVP ghetto. Go back to the hood. He was there. He was before deflated motherfucking chest, and then he got with New Day, and he ran it up some more. He ain't hurting if he just want to sit on his ass the rest of his life. He don't stay in LA. And even if he did stay in LA, hell, if he stay in the Bay Area, he'll be good with his bread. He can still pay his mortgage. I know where he at because he posted. But he in a place, yeah, your money gonna stretch. No. Nobody live in Florida like that. He live in North Carolina now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he live in North Carolina. He got land. He showed his house on social media a while ago. He is good. North Carolina is not that expensive. You just paying the property taxes. You straight. His kids straight. He's straight. He ain't that injured. He's been injured, but he ain't broken injured. So if he just want to go to AEW because I feel like wrestling, let him go. But he's still good. He can still go. It ain't like I can do this every night back in the day. But he can still go. And that's impressive for an 18-year career at his age. Because what, Kofi bought 45 at the most?
He's been 18. No, I'd say maybe he's just 41.
And that's even better. He's still young. And he don't even look old. So if they do decide to go over there, let him go. But if he say, hey, I'm retiring.
Oh, no, he is 44. Yeah, he'll be 45 this year. So, yeah.
He don't even look that old, though. But that's what I'm saying.
For some reason, I didn't think he spent that much time on the indies. That's why. But I guess.
Yeah, next to no time. So, again, I'm just going to say
he
this.
He was only on the indies for 1 year, like for a year and a half, really. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, look, man, if this dude, even Xavier, all right, all jokes aside, if he just wanted to sit on his ass, he'll be all right. Again, do some autograph signings here and there. You straight. You could do the video game channel. You straight. Like you could do what Zelina Vega should be doing instead of wrestling. But it said you can get in the ring. You won titles. You was actually entertainment. All jokes aside, you was actually entertaining. She just be on there with the motherfucking kitty cat earmuffs and I don't even know what game she be playing. You can go do that, Xavier, if you want to. You got it, bro. Up, down.
Are you talking about Zelina Vega?
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about Xavier too.
No, I'm saying, but I don't think she plays anything. I think her whole thing is just to talk to losers. But yeah, I think that's her whole point, just to talk to losers who want to be like, oh, your outfits are so cute. Oh.
Bitch, if you don't play Tetris, if you don't play Marvel Rivals, NBA Street.
Well, I mean, they tried when they tried to relaunch G4, he was going to be on that, and that failed miserably because, again, who watches G4 because who has cable? So,
does the WWE own up, down?
I think they do, or at least own half of it based off how. Once people try to create things on their own, that's when that monetization of like, well, you can't do things that aren't fully authorized, like the podcast that they would do on the side. I mean, that was the whole point of like Z True
Undertaker.
True Long Island Story was Zack Ryder. Is that was like him on his own until WWE got involved in it, and then as soon as they got involved with it, they killed it. So
Well,
I
also
think
that's somebody else. Look, I'm like Matt Cardona, but he wanted to kiss the boot.
but that's someone who wanted to. And guess who's getting released this time next year, Matt? Look in the mirror.
And guess what he gonna say? He gonna get on the show. I like my guy Chris. He just too nice because people get on there and be
Chris
bullshit.
who?
Chris Van Vliet.
Oh, okay, I almost thought you had a different Chris. I was like,
No,
I thought you were gonna say Jericho. I'm like,
no, Jericho ain't gonna have him on there. Bro, you don't listen to Jericho podcast. He don't be having wrestling
well,
shit
he has
on there.
he have RFK Jr. and Eric Trump on it. That's why.
No, he be having some other shit on there too. He be on that alien shit now. I'm like, hold on, bro. You got CTE now, Chris?
Now,
The Bulls got you talking about aliens? But okay, they got a YouTube channel together. Oh, nigga, tap in.
well, they had that whole party thing. Remember with Tyler Breeze and Cesaro?
The Jacket Edge thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I like
was
that.
a YouTube channel that the four of them were combined and involved in. But again, look at
But see, real quick before we get out of here, I'm sorry.
no.
Again, all this stuff kind of intertwined for them. I don't think they going over there, but if they go, I wouldn't be surprised. Because look, Sean said it. I got motion say it. It's
No,
like
they're going over there, but that's my point. Like they don't. AEW doesn't need them. Where's the Hurt business these days? Or the Hurt Syndicate. Again, Syndicate is the stupidest. Hurt Syndicate is the stupidest fucking name for a guy who's a self-proclaimed mastermind of pro wrestling like MVP. You come up with the fucking
Who?
Hurt Syndicate? Like
who a mastermind?
it's ridiculous. Like again, Bobby Lashley.
If he a mastermind of pro
as
wrestling,
much as I love Shelton Benjamin, they're older than Kofi and Xavier. But like, so
but that's why it works. But that's why it could work. So you're
No,
right.
no.
I'm a Bobby Lashley guy and Shelton Benjamin, but that's why it works because they're still doing millennial things. Like Shelton Benjamin played video games, but he ain't got no personality.
What's the most millennial thing about Bobby Lashley is what he does nothing.
No, stay with me now. I'm talking about the New Day. They are more millennial
Okay.
based compared to Bobby. Obviously, Bobby
And
Lashley.
that's my point as to again where it's not Tony Khan's job to play people's savior and check giver. You're coming to work for me. You're doing what I'm saying. Plain and simple. You want to make money? If not, go over to make money elsewhere. Again, if they're not going to do jobs, then why the fuck then don't complain when you're not getting booked. Plain and simple.
But what Twin saying is right. I don't think they don't. I can't speak for these two individuals, but it just seemed like this is just my job, and I really love my job.
They're gonna. But again, like then now you're right. This quote unquote stack tag division AW. All it is FTR hoarding the titles. That's all it is for the most stacked tag team division, quote unquote, in wrestling. They brought Private Party back after they were injured. Where have they been? They brought back the Rascals. Why aren't they the fucking champions? You have all these and you want to do what? You want to do fucking grab ass with FTR and Edge and Christian? Like that's what you want to do? Is hey, we're friends in real life. Like that's what we want to do. We're buddy. Get it? Like fuck off. Fuck off. Suck a dick. Fuck off. Like get out of here. Like you're holding back the talents.
Sean knows because Sean been subscribed for years and he support everything. Sean is our guy. Y'all are guys too. Just like and subscribe.
And again, they have to do Edge and Christian versus FTR in an I Quit tag match because God forbid Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood have to tap out or get a pin. I mean, fuckity fuck. You guys can't do anything. Oh, it hurts you to do anything. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can't lose? So the guys who are supposed to be like your friends and mentors, you can't do the fucking 1, 2, 3 or the tap out to them. You gotta say, I quit. I quit, damn it.
That's how they sound.
Yeah, fuck them. Like,
but you know what's crazy? As soon as they announced the stipulation, I said, well, that's how they get it. Because why?
Yeah, it's just like when they announced the ladder match with the Young Bucks. It's like, oh, there's only one way you're getting these titles off of us because you ain't putting my shoulders to the mat, brother. Like, what? You're that fucking again. Like, it's
Private Party injured again. Color me shocked.
Yeah, if that's true, that is the unfortunate part. But at the same time, it's like.
Because they fucking eating chop cheeses all day and getting haircuts instead of working on their body.
That was unfortunate. As Mark Quinn was out for a year, came back. I'm like, you didn't work out at all, my guy. Oh shit. Yeah,
Putting do-rags on and shit.
Tony Khan is definitely like no push for you. Like, yeah, like.
What's the other kids from your state?
Oh, Top Flight. Yeah, don't get me started on Top Flight because both of them got injured and neither of them came back healthy. Especially the one where I'm like, come on now. If your foot's injured, you can at least do the upper body and core. Like, come on. Like, I was trying to work out.
He ain't picked up a weight since he signed, and that was 6 years ago. That was in the 3rd grade.
Yeah, and I know people are like, "Oh, what do you guys look like?" Hey, all pain, all gain, brother. That's right. That's what we got right here.
Brother, I mean, they ain't got to question that, boy. I flex, boy. I ain't Scott Steiner, boy.
It's like, right. This is, I mean, and they brought back, and now the Gunn brothers are back.
What's the problem?
No, I'm saying like now you have the tag division back, and it's like FTR holding the titles like this, like no, you can't touch them, no, these are ours. Like,
so again, if anybody's new here, we don't fuck with FTR at all. Never have.
And they're just gonna hand them to fucking Edge and Christian. Like, you don't need to give the elderly the titles either. It's like it's 2026.
And they gonna hold them motherfuckers for a year.
No, they're gonna hold them until All In. Well, they'll lose them to the Young Bucks.
He said the Guns hit the gym. They wake up and hit the gym.
Gunn and Austin Gunn, I'll give them like they stay.
They wake up and hit the gym. They're not
Billy Gunn shape because the daddy's on the gimmick, but they're in good shape. Yeah.
No, it don't matter. Hey, legend or not, gimmick or not, he telling them you gonna get the fuck up. I highly doubt he live in the same house as them. But he like, hey, get up.
Come on, Austin, come down.
Like Billy Gunn, that's a big fucking dude. Hey, bro.
Well, yeah, because he again.
It don't matter. He got the height and weight. Yeah, Dad. Hey, get your asses up, go to the gym. Yes, sir.
But what I wanted to end on 2 things, because Banks has to go. Everyone he's got a job like I do.
I ain't got to go. The playoffs just on playoffs.
You said you had to work today at 4.
No, they canceled it.
Oh, okay.
But let's still get about it because the playoffs.
You and I will do the ROP bonus. Fuck Amp, we'll go do it. You said
you gonna say the same words he say?
I'll do it. You know, and I'll talk.
You already said it. All right, got you.
Let me work on my Amp version. So Banks said.
That's fucking. No, you gotta sound like a super villain.
You said it's a model business. Well, this Tuesday, the CW. Boy, oh boy, do we have a match? We got Kali Armstrong against Jada Parker, people. And you want to talk about the future of wrestling? It's going to happen on Shawn Michaels' Horny Wrestling Tuesday between these 2 women. Are you actually going to watch this match?
Oh, absolutely.
Almost definitely. Come on, you know you had to say that.
No, mine is absolutely. Absolutely. What you want? Y'all can have y'all 5-star matches. What Big E say?
You can keep your 5-star matches. You can keep Tokyo Dome, WrestleMania main event. I want
2 fine shits.
Goldberg.
Right. 2 fine shits. Slapping meat, bro. One semi-thick, the other thick.
So, for anyone who can't recall, Wiretap 100, one of the best podcast episode of the year. I broke out my Kali Armstrong accent because Kali Armstrong, much like Jacob Fatu, is going to be the mascot for our wrestling talk for the foreseeable future. We will keep an eye on Kali Armstrong like we've been keeping an eye on Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. It's a split. On one coin it's Jacob Fatu, on the other it's Solo Sikoa. Okay, you know what? But
and we gotta remember Solo's from back home too.
But
he stayed here
Kali
actually longer.
She cut the promo that I copied on Wiretap, but then this past week on it, she storms in to the women's locker room, and she's like, "Y'all can't be doing this around here. You can't be doing who." I'm Kali Armstrong. I ain't used to locker room like that. I ain't used to look at the next floor chamber right here. I'm Kali Armstrong. And Jada Parker said, "Nah. You ain't doing all that. No. and Banks, and I'm like, why is she so aggressive? I know it's the angle, but in my mind, I'm like, you sound like a crazy woman walking in here, and like,
She legit sound like Debo. It sound like Ice Cube. It legit sound like Ice Cube.
park the car, like all that. It's that to a T. And again, I'm not playing it because again, we played the Bay Area accent with Ryan Coogler the last couple months on the Sinner Oscar hype train, but like she shows up talking like her mouth barely open, like she don't know who you are. Like, it's like
I get PTSD when I hear her talk. I think I say that every single time somebody say something. And Antonio said she sound like Banks. I said, fuck you, Antonio.
but
And being that Antonio was from Orange County, which ain't that far from LA, makes
hey,
it funny.
Banks, she sounds like you, man. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, you right, but goddamn.
no, I mean she did that pounce 2 weeks ago where she almost broke that girl's neck. Well, I think the girl almost broke her own neck trying to oversell it, but still.
She did a
so
bad
her and
back
Jada
up.
Parker is definitely going to be a match to watch. It's probably barely going to go 5 minutes, but expect some damage. I'm going to say, like,
I'm gonna say this. Y'all can bookmark this a year from now or so. This is the backup. This is the backup plan for Jade Cargill. This is the Jade
Banks
Cargill stimulus
week for sure. We got this and this. I've been saying to people, Banks is on a high right now. Banks is on, all the momentum on this show is going towards Banks. For some reason, I said he siphoned my talent, like in Space Jam. Like, now I have his talent. Yeah, like that's Banks and me right now, because everything is coming up on Banks's end.
Amen.
Oh, but there were releases and there were retirements. Your favorite wrestler of the Ruthless Aggression era announced his retirement today, or yesterday, I should say. One Trevor Murdoch has retired from professional wrestling after 27 years.
Did we just talk about him last week?
Yeah, that's why I posted because you were like, "What's Trevor Murdoch doing?" I said he's in NWA, and now he's not. He's going back to the farm or wherever the fuck he's from.
No, he gonna open a wrestling school.
But look, it says 45. I'm like, 45? In 2005, you looked 45. What do you mean 40?
Have you seen his dad?
No, again, this isn't his
Dick
dad.
Murdoch was 120 when he was 25.
Dick Murdoch is not his dad. That's why they named him. Dick Murdoch is not Trevor Murdoch's dad.
Who was his relation then?
No one. They just called him Murdoch, and probably an homage because that was
you goddamn Wikipedia. You tricked me.
I've never heard Dick Murdoch mentioned as his dad. Let me look it up. But I've never heard someone say Dick Murdoch was Trevor Murdoch's dad. I think it was paying homage because that was the time when Dusty Rhodes was working in developmental. So he was probably paying homage to a lot of his friends by giving them names like that.
Baby, you look like Dickie. Baby, you should go ahead and call yourself Trevor Murdoch. Even, look.
Yeah, because his real name is William Theodore Mueller.
Well, Mr. Mueller, you about to open up a wrestling school. I've seen this trick before.
He was trained by Harley Race.
Okay. He doing the same thing as
Ace, right here.
Ace Steel.
2005, he was signed to WB and was named Trevor Murdoch after Dick Murdoch. I told you.
All right. Well, more than likely he could. I mean, he could, all jokes aside, if he decided to open a wrestling school, he has the accolades to do so. He'd probably be a good trainer. Some people that were former park guards, so to speak, they could be trainers or coaches.
Rajon Rondo might be the next coach of the New Orleans Pelicans.
I don't want him to do that.
Another job. That'll be my new team going forward. But it was literally just announced 30 minutes ago. Ant will miss the first 2 games of the series.
He's projecting to miss like another 2 weeks. Basically the end of the playoffs.
I think your 5 games is going to be a sweep.
Also, too, yeah, if he was there, I'd probably give it a 7-game series if he was there. And that would have been a hell of a series. Ant versus Wimby, because he's going to try to dunk on Wimby all the time. I can't. Can I do a Georgia accent? I can't do that country-ass accent.
No, he sounds kind of more like just casual the way he talks.
Well, it's a country mother. Southern, I'll say that. He's again, that's why the whole I still believe that theory. I don't give a goddamn. They stopped
Oh,
that theory.
come on.
He's still relating to Jordan somehow. Again, North Carolina
Well,
and
I did
Atlanta ain't
say the
that
only
far.
way it would make sense is those Atlanta road trips or the trips to the Gold Club at the time for Jordan. Because again, weren't Ewing and Jordan and like a few other guys like VIP members of the Gold Club back in its heyday in Atlanta?
I'm pretty sure I would have been. Oh yeah, I want to
They
be a
had,
Gold Club member
but
at a
so it would
couple
have to
clubs in Atlanta.
it would have to add up at the time in which the Gold Club was still running. I'm gonna say like Aunt's mom had worked in it, but like in terms of like Jordan would be in the area and then come across a woman on like, hey, oh my God, it's
Hey,
Michael Jordan.
that's what he would say. Hey,
I
you
mean,
know
what else
how
is he
Jordan
supposed to
talk.
say?
Damn, baby, you look fine as hell.
Yeah, I took that person. No, that's more Scottie Pippen. I took that
Oh,
person.
his tricking ass. Boy.
Why do I sound like this?
I seen this dart on the timeline.
Scottie
Can't
Pippen?
do it, bro. She looked just like him. I said, nope.
Oh, who did y'all talk about recently that looked like that in a negative way?
I look like they dead.
Yeah, not the
It's a
Tiana
lot
Trump
of
thing,
women.
but no, the one where like it was like, yeah.
Oh
Anyway,
girl, I don't know. I'm trying to think. It'd be a lot of women look like they dead. I was about to say a name, but I ain't gonna wild out.
say it. That's the point of the show. That's how we'll wrap up.
I'm trying to think. Have I been with a female that looked like her dad? No, she probably looked like her uncle.
But you can find Banks on Wiretap with Eve on the Black Announce Table Patreon. Sorry, I almost had hiccup there, but and then with Amp on the RAOP bonus episodes on the RAOP Patreon. Make sure y'all head over there. And what else? What else should we plug in? We're on our quest to 500. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, comment, all of that. Again, we upload gonna be uploading more shorts and videos from certain segments of the show. So appreciate everyone sharing those, liking those, commenting on those as well. And what will we talk about next week? I mean, in 2 weeks we'll be talking about Iceman. But yeah, next week.
Oh, Mortal Kombat come out this Friday. I'll be there. Oh, actually, I won't be there. I'll have my way of watching it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not paying $29.99 to go watch Mortal Kombat in the theater.
No, I don't pay for any movie.
More.
The only movie I'm paying for is Doomsday.
You're not paying for the Odyssey?
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Odyssey and
Yeah.
Doomsday because I have to see them in IMAX.
Spider-Man?
No, bootleg.
Okay. You know it. Wow. Can't believe that.
I saw Mike on bootleg. I actually want to see that in IMAX.
Who wants to see that piece of shit?
No,
Apparently, and now that the head of Lionsgate or whatever is like, well, we always planned to make a sequel. You know, it wasn't just
Lion.
making. Yeah, it's like, huh? And yeah, I mean, it's fuck them, fuck all of it.
You know why he had to say that though?
Yeah, well, because it made all the fucking money, so it's like, of course, yeah.
No, because you know he wanted them.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to start just that's my new hint.
Okay, one of them. Again, we aren't racial or racist or any of that over here, but
Speak for yourself.
I mean, I am, but I just wear a hood when I do. I'm kidding. Get it?
Hey man, let's just say this: we hate everybody equally. How about that?
Do you think that is the thing with like? I don't want to say at times it really is warranted. It is like that Dave Chappelle joke about, but he saves. You remember, like?
Yeah, it's got to be a caveat. If everybody keep calling me.
Because some people saying some people deserve it is bad. In some contexts, it is worth it, I should say.
Yeah, it's the whole thing of thanks. You're such a good person. Not really. I just hide stuff.
I'm a good person, so that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm just. It's maybe let's blame it on this. It's a California thing. How about that? I'm about to start doing it. How women say I'm just a girl. I'm just a Californian.
Just a girl.
I'm just a Californian, so.
We will see y'all next time.